Today, we reclaim our future. What is investing? Why are we here? Let's come together every day, not just to find ways to make money, but to support each other and build a better future. Investing isn't about how I make money for me right now. It's how I build a future. And the consequences are we make money. There's so much noise and chaos in the world, ups and downs. Everybody's got personal issues, things that we're dealing with. I am personally exhausted. I'm going through my own personal issues with my wife, battling cancer at the moment. Life can be difficult. Life is a set of challenges and a set of wonderful moments to celebrate every day. At the end of the day, no matter how tough life is, you are here. We are here, and we are given an amazing opportunity. I talk to over 70 countries every single day in many, many languages, and we look for opportunities to grow, to invest, to support each other, and ultimately to make money. Now, I make these live streams live, unedited, unscripted. There's no teleprompter for me to read off. I'm just talking to you, and sometimes I forget the things I want to say. So this morning I shared it on X, and I'm just going to, for the very first time, read off my own post this morning so I don't forget any single point. I'm going to drop in the chat right now. There is my X. You might like to go and comment, repost, reply, leave your thoughts to what I'm about to say. So I've just put X in the chat for you, and let's go and just read from this, because if I don't, I'll forget a few things. So, in a world filled with noise, uncertainty, and constant disruption, today is different. Today we pause, we reclaim our voice, our vision, and our collective power to rebuild. As the LucasAdes of the world, which we are, those who believe in love, support, and positive momentum, we have a rare chance to start again. The first thing I did this morning, even though I knew I'd be behind and late, and I apologize for that. I just cannot seem to be running on time at the moment. It's very stressful going through what I'm going through with Leah. And the first thing I did was, rather than rush into work, and I hope you forgive me, but I made the bed. I started by shower, shaving, and making the bed. Starting the world tidy and organized. A simple thing like making the bed sets you up for the day, because when I walk through the house later today, I'm not walking past an untidy room. My day started correctly. My day started with me in control of it. My next thought was, this video is your invitation. Every day I invite you to join me. It's free to watch. You don't have to be a member. 98% of you are members, and if it wasn't for the members, I wouldn't be live every day. I'd be just making sensationalistic, curiostic videos, and I don't want to do that. I want to go live, entertain, educate, support real people live, and be accountable with a live show. So this is your invitation to see beyond the chaos and into the clarity of possibility. That's what this show is all about. It's not a financial channel, even though that's its focus at the core. It's about helping people, supporting people, and building a community. And together we always win. Whether you're facing personal challenges, I know firsthand, many of you have sent messages to me to say, you know, you're going through the same thing and how this is supporting you. Leah commented to me last night that one day she might even speak about it, because so many people have said this is helping them on their journey. Navigating the volatility of markets or seeking a deeper sense of purpose in a rapidly changing world. It's what we do here. We discover new businesses, new opportunities to build a future for us and our families. That's what we do here. Hopefully you gathered from the thumbnail today what I was trying to express in the thumbnail, which I designed myself. All my thumbnails I do myself. I use Photoshop and create it all myself. What it was my hand dropping in seeds into the ground, a fertile ground that I chose wisely, and I was nurturing my investments, which is the seeds, and giving it time. And as the sun rose on my crops, it would grow over time. And hopefully you got that with the time, the clock, the sun. Go look back on the thumbnail. Hopefully you can see what I was trying to say. Today offers a fresh window. A window to reset, realign, and rise stronger than ever before. This is a window to the world. I've only met a handful of you. I'm looking directly down the camera lens every day to you, and all I see is a window into the world in front of me. But I know you're all here. Finally, I said, join us as we explore how small actions create massive shifts, how community transforms fear into strength. So much fear, so much noise, so much chaos. And if you can manage to get through that, you can turn it into a positive and you can build. It's why I've been buying Coca-Cola when everybody else has been selling, and it's still at the bottom, it's still bouncing around there, but I'm building the foundations for the future, and it will inevitably sprout and be a wonderful thing. And why the loudest world doesn't always speak the truth. Isn't that the truth? All over social media, it's just noise. Whoever shouts the loudest seems to have the most effect. Policies, governments, everybody, whoever shouts the loudest seems to be noticed the most and be most influential. It's why this channel is so important and why I want it to be the first 1 billion channel in the world. From fear to faith, from doubt to opportunity. What I'm trying to say there is, you all know I'm not a religious person. I just get up, get on with it. I struggle, like everybody else. I'm up, I'm down, I feel bad, I feel good. I go through life crises that everybody does. So today, welcome to our window to the world. It's lovely to have you here. Good morning. We're about to ring the bell. Are you ready? In just a minute from now, let's get ready to go. So tap the like button if you support this and you want to be part of a positive day, or down like it. It doesn't make a difference to me. Do what you need to do for yourself. Consider subscribing. That would be amazing. Thank you very much indeed. Let's get straight into it. The bell is 40 seconds away. What can we discover today? So if you'd like to comment on the X I've just been reading from, there is the link in the chat. You might want to go and repost, share. If anything there was help to you, supportive to you, makes you feel good today. Let me have a quick look. Did anybody? Oh, wow. We've got 10 reposts, 10 likes. And yeah, people have gone below and liked some of the points I made. Wonderful stuff. Always good. All right, here we go. 10 seconds to go. We're a bit behind on the TV for some reason, so never mind. It's 3, 2, 1. The bell has gone. We are a bit behind for some reason.
The big board.
Yeah, they were running behind.
In New York for the UN
They literally were on a break when the bell went. Unbelievable. Right, we're always here. Okay, let's go through our positions. As you can see, my portfolio has dropped. If I look down, we can see Ethereum, XRP, and Bitcoin is up. As you can see, I'm out of those now. I'm still in Ethereum, and I'm looking to sell that as soon as I get it unstaked. But Coca-Cola has dropped again today. Why? Because we've got this positive news on tech today. So people are buying tech again. It's all of a sudden going to come to an end very, very quickly. So what am I going to do? You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and buy some more Coca-Cola. Here we go again. Here we go again. So let's have a look at this. Let's see where we go. My latest buy-in, and I'm using tax lots to get more. The latest I bought this was 66, 65, 65, just under 66. Anywhere around 66 is fine. because my average on Coca-Cola is, in fact, it doesn't say right now because I got $5 of Coca-Cola last night for free. Someone did my referral. If you use this referral, this is Robinhood USA and Robinhood UK, you can get free shares, and I got $5 of Coca-Cola. So you can do the same thing. We've had somebody win a share of Apple once. Right, it's going back up again. I don't want to buy it round here because this is getting near my average. If we can get it under 66 again, we will. Let's wait for a moment. Let's go through our opening positions, see what we've got. There we go. So the market is down slightly. Now remember, because I've now got over 400 grand now invested, I can be up 5 grand or down 5 grand in a day. If we go look at my portfolio, you'll see that it's a margin of 229. I mean, so, my portfolio is going to be extremely pumped. So it can be up 10 grand a day. It can be down 10 grand a day. And there's 462,000. So I'm going to be $500,000 on that target to make the million by the end of the decade, end of this year. So, you're going to see extreme movements either way, and it's going to go extremely green all of a sudden. Anyway, let's go through our positions and see where we are. We've got a great audience this morning, 332 people. Could you all tap the like button? You all missed my open monologue this morning. Please go and check it out. Very important message at the beginning of this stream. I'd love everyone to go and check that out. There is the like and subscribe. Thank you very much indeed. Right, let's have a little look and see what we got. So the overall market is down slightly. For me, 0.5%, but it's doubled because of margin. So it'll be doubled down, doubled up. The S&P is up today, 0.12. That's all it's up, 0.12. Virgin Galactic, of course, we've got this now breaking. It's going to go to $100. We've got short squeezes. Everything's positive now for Virgin Galactic. The earnings coming up. This is wonderful to see. We've been promising this for about 3 years, and now it's starting to happen. I would buy it if I could get on with the management, but I don't like the management, so I can't buy it. It's a shame, but I can't, especially when I followed it for 4 years, and I ranked #1 in the world for it. But I just cannot stand Eric Kearney. I find him quite uncomfortable. Anyway, Palantir is up 0.5% today. Too expensive. Gold starting to trim. Amazon up. Just had a little shock down there for a moment. Apple down today, 0.19. Enphase Energy shot up today, 2.32. Coca-Cola is rebounding straight back up again. There you go. It wasn't really worth me buying it at that level. So we're coming back up again now. There's like $350,000 of Coca-Cola now in my portfolio and on margin. So when it starts to move, it'll move very, very quickly. J&J is down 0.1 today. Defensive. Chevron Oil up 1.1. Bit alarming today. Oil going up again. Tesla up 1.78. Yeah, tech is back in favor. The S&P for now. Be careful. It's getting very, very expensive again. McDonald's is going up. Remember, this is not a sprint. One day you're up, one day you're down. It's not important. It's where you end up. You're building a portfolio for the future, remember. Google going down. Microsoft now going down. Some signs here. And as we see, it's all going down. Coca-Cola is bouncing straight back up. I don't know what's wrong with people. People just keep chasing and chasing stock all the time. Own the business. Buy it under value. Why on earth are you doing this? You're going to get caught out. Meta is going to $1,000, even though I don't like Meta at all. Nvidia, 179. This is going to $200. One horse race at the moment. Walmart up today. Staples. There you go. That's where Coca-Cola will go soon. Tilray Brands. This sector has completely died. The people that told me that it was all going to get passed with legislation, that was all nonsense. I reported it directly from the White House press room contact. It just barcodes all the time. Very, very dangerous gamble stock. Robinhood up 1.57. Great. Expensive though. Rocket Lab, hugely overbought. going back down again quickly. Plug Power, one day it's up, one day it's down. Why? It's Russian oligarchs. I know I get personally dragged into this. I know exactly what's going on. I wouldn't touch it if it's the last stock in the world. It's a good business, but it's been destroyed by bad actors. Bitcoin, up today, 0.84. Great. Still hasn't managed to break through its recent 120, though. I still think it got up $200,000, but I don't know if it will dip 50% before it does that. Okay? That's the problem. I can't have that amount of volatility in my portfolio at the moment. I've got lots of bills to cover and things to pay for. So XRP is up 1.29. Great. Still think XRP. Still think XRP is going to $10. I like it. However, it could drop. It could drop massively between now and then. Ethereum. Great. I see it going to $12,000. The same story. I cannot live through the volatility at the moment. Vertical aerospace. This is one that I'm up over 30% now on. This is one of my top picks. I like the business. I'm not trading it. I simply own the business. And I'm very, very happy with my investment. I bought at the right time. And that is looking good. So back to my portfolio. As you can see, Coca-Cola bounced back just as quick as it went down. Let's see how that affects my portfolio. Yeah, we're nearly green. Slightly out of the money, but hardly at all. And you can see it there, bounce straight back. The reason why I've got a line through this is because someone very kindly clicked on my referral last night of Robinhood. I'll give it to you. Whoops-a-daisy, wrong one. There you go. There's my referral. And if you click on it, you get free shares from Robinhood. And when you do, I do. And I got some, I got $5 worth of Coca-Cola. That's why until it settles today, it doesn't know what my average is. It's a bit weird, isn't it? But that's just the way it works. Anyway, there you go. Now then, if you are new to the show, you might not know we're giving away $2,000. I've had a number of people go, "How are we going to get the $2,000 now you've sold all your XRP?" You're still going to get it because on the day that I pay you, I will simply buy $2,000 of XRP, whatever price it is, and I will send you $2,000 of XRP. I don't have to own it. I can simply just buy it on the day, and that's what I'll do. So I'll just buy $2,000 of XRP on the day and pay you. So don't be worried. You are going to get your money, and you might even get $3,000 if we reach our targets with one of our sponsors. So if you're not familiar with the giveaway, we're giving away $2,000, if not $3,000 in XRP paid out in that value. So you're going to get on the day $2,000 or $3,000 in XRP. So there we go. XRP, $2,000 giveaway. It's free to enter. Why everybody hasn't entered, I don't know. All right, I thought you'd have learned by now. We did it last month. People said, "Oh, it's a scam. It's not real." It is real. And a lucky member was paid out $1,000 live on the show. Now we're doing it for $2,000 or $3,000. So it keeps getting bigger. There it is in the chat. It's free to enter, free for all. Go and do it now. It takes 10 seconds. It's free. We don't get any benefit out of you doing it. We just like to celebrate and give back to our audience. So there it is. As you can see, I haven't entered at all. I can't enter, can I? I'm running the show, so I can't enter. First prize is $2,000. Second and third prize, we've got some merchandise as well. And we're also going to spin the wheel. You know, we always do more than we say we're going to do. You can win with one ticket, or you can get as many tickets as you like. It's free to enter, free for all. And all you do is, oh, what's happened there? Have I removed a video? What was there? Oh, there we go. Right. You can claim. You have to sign in. You can sign in however you want, using Google, YouTube, Facebook, several different ways, your email, whatever you like. It's up to you. And then you claim the tickets. Now, if for some reason you can't claim tickets on one, it's because you've signed in with an account that's not registered to that thing. It needs to know that you're that person on X or YouTube or whatever. So there's a daily bonus every day. Every day we give you tickets just by coming back and checking. And I'm adding new ones all the time. You can subscribe to Sensei's newsletter. Remember, this is free. You're not paying to enter. I will give you the paid one on the show. This is just free, so you can just get it for free. You can repost stuff. My latest repost is about that there. Must watch 3 p.m. today. I sacrificed myself to earn your trust. What was that all about? Well, you go and see and you can repost it. There's a post here. I just entered a giveaway to win $2,000. This is not a scam giveaway. It's real. Martyn Investor just gave away $1,000. Now he's doing it again. There's the giveaway page. There's the live event and you click post. That's it. Free. We're also asking you to subscribe to my investor channel, Charlotte May Weddings. Now, this is one where everybody should not only be subscribing, but should also be sharing this out to get others to subscribe. Why? Well, Charlotte May Weddings, their YouTube channel, once we get, they started out about 150, 160, something like that. They're 287 now. Let me refresh it. 287. When they get to, if they get to over 1,000, the prize money starts going up and it will go all the way up to 2,000, which will be a $3,000 giveaway. I mean, seriously, folks, you want to subscribe and get your friends to subscribe. Okay, it's free to enter, free for all. This is our sponsor, who's also one of our viewers. We only take sponsorship from viewers. So the money's there for you to claim. You just got to help yourself, really. Visit the page, well, that's their website, and you can follow me on X, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you like. There's a few different things that you can do, Instagram, whatever, and you can be part of it. It's free to enter, free for all, and there it is. The video explains what it's all about. Make sure you watch that, and good luck to everyone. Free to enter, free for all. All right, so. And you'd be surprised how few people do it. There's 100,000 people watch my show. Guess how many people have evented so far? 309. That's it. 309 people out of 100,000 want to win at least $2,000, maybe 3. Mad, isn't it? How many people do you think have done everything? Top users. Let's have a look. The highest number of tickets you can get is 193. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. That's it. 5. Who are those 5 people? Those 5 people are Susan, Renee, Thumpkin Chicken, George Ferdy, and Kathleen Coyle. Some of the usual people have dropped off. Zach Zeit's not in there. James 007's not in there. I'm amazed because we haven't even added new ones. People just not paying attention to the competition at the moment. So there you go. Great opportunity to win some free money. All right, let me refresh it and see if it's gone up. It was 309 people. Let's have a look. It's now 310. That's it. 310. Look, not making this stuff up. I think it's amazing that we don't have like 10,000 people take part in it. 310. I might stop giving money away. I thought so many people would take part in this. Such a small number. Anyway, so if you want me to carry on doing it, take part in it. If you don't, I'll just stop giving money away. All right. Okay, let's carry on with our positions, and we've got all our news. Let me read some of the comments. Here we go. Good morning from Germany. Ich kann nicht sprechen Deutsch sehr gut. Lovely to have you here. First one here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning from Norway. Hello, Norway. Lovely to have you here, old Gunderson. Good morning, everyone. I love it. Good morning. Hi all. Walker wonders why. Please smash the like as you come into the chat. That's great, says Angie. MDL, thank you. Good morning to you. Let's go. Hey Liz from Germany. Good morning to you. Reset people. Absolutely right. Good morning, Martyn. It's another beautiful day. It is indeed. Martyn is coming up live. Who's ready? Zach, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All these good mornings. Patrick Black, good morning to you. Oh, you're not a member anymore. Was you a member? I thought you were. Maybe you was. Don't forget, if you don't renew it after a period of time, you will lose your history and you'll miss some of the benefits that you get after being a member for a long time. Chris Edmondson, Hello from Yorkshire. I love Yorkshire. Played all over Yorkshire. Whitbury, Scarborough. Played all those theatres. Smashed, said Steve T. Good morning, Amir H. Healing MZ. Let's do it. Emmanuel Belosa Space blew up yesterday. Yes, it did. Virgin Galactic is, but you shouldn't be chasing it though. As you can see, why not? People take profits straight away from this stock. Be careful. Good investors bought the bottom and now you just enjoy and let it rally all the way up to $100. Don't chase it because on the way, people will keep pumping it and dumping it on you. Be careful. The management do it themselves. I love the product. I love what they've achieved. I do not trust or do not like the management. So I'm just telling you from my own experience. Good morning, LucasAdes family. Going up again, I think. Just got a question. Why spend all the effort with the XRP army for signatures for the SEC just to dump all your XRP? Potato family. Okay. I don't know what you mean. I supported the XRP family. We got the SEC petition signed. We got action. But right now, it's the wrong thing to do. It's the wrong thing to do. Defensive is oversold. Everyone's buying everything, thinking everything runs forever. I've looked at the market. I've read the numbers. I know you don't want to hear it, but it's the facts. And defensive is going to win at the moment. And I do like these crypto coins that I'm invested in, or I was invested in. I'll buy back at the right time, but now is not the right time. I think there's a big crash coming and I want to make sure that I'm positioned. I don't want to lose all my money and sit around and wait. So I'm now earning $1,046 every single month just on dividends from Coca-Cola. I can build up my XRP and Bitcoin more than ever before at a better price with more money to buy it. So the answer to your question, why spend all the effort with the XRP army? Because it was the right thing to do and we got the job done just to dump all your XRP. Well, that is exactly what Ripple do. That's exactly what Brad Garlinghouse does. That's exactly what Warren Buffett does. That's exactly what Michael Saylor does. The greatest investors in the world take profits and pivot and move into new markets and come back. Retail investors who join a fan club who have no idea what they're doing, buy and hold and never sell and just think that's the best thing to do. The stock doesn't know you own it or even care. And, if you think it's right just to hold and never trim and never adjust your portfolio, that's fine. But nobody in the investment world does that. So if you want to be, if you think it's wrong of me to trim and take some money off and rebalance my portfolio, that's fine. But there's a reason why I'm always winning, and there's a reason why I've gone from $5,000 to $294. There's a reason why I don't get margin call. There's a reason why I don't do shorts and I don't do options. There's a reason why I can borrow $1 million at any time on margin and have no fear. Because I understand how the market works. And the market isn't what you want it to be just because you want it to be that way. Just got a question. Why spend? You answered it. You asked me twice. I answered it. So I hope that helps. And I can guarantee you 100% that I will come out. I said to people that I would end up owning more crypto than most of you combined. And that's true. I also said I will get to $1 million by the end of the decade, which is true. And I said to you, I'll get 100,000 subscribers. I did that. I now said within 2 years, I'll get to 1 million subscribers, and I'll do that. And I also said within 15 years, I'll be the first YouTube channel to get to 1 billion subscribers, and I'll do that as well. So, 92 trades, 89 wins. And I lost on all three, and all three of those trades were losses on purpose. One was a demonstration trade. The other two was Bitcoin and XRP at a loss because I decided that it was better to buy Coca-Cola on this dip because we are about to pivot into a defensive position. So there you go. Gotta love a bit of Yorkshire. Yes. Hey, Zach, good to see you. Afternoon team. Yes, love it. Morning all. Hello there. How are you? Power Surge. Good morning to you. Let's go space. Good morning, Mods and LucasAdes, Florida. Tracy Silver. Susan. You notice how many ladies we've got now? Over 30% now of our audience are ladies, and they're very wise investors. I always like to listen to what the ladies say. Good morning, Martyn. God bless Martyn and Leah. Thank you, Seth. That's nice. Good afternoon, all. Rev, Dr. Doom Show. Dr. Doom Show? Okay, not at all. The most optimistic, positive person you'd ever wish to meet. I couldn't be less of Dr. Doom. So I can see you've never watched the show before. Anyway, space up. Let's go. Well, yes, but like I just said, what did I say? Don't chase it. It's going to go back down again. Look what happened. So you're all going, space, let's go. No. That's not investing. That's chasing momentum. Someone even said to me on the show yesterday, why don't you buy when it starts going up? That means the momentum's in your favor. That's not how the stock market works at all. You value a business that's undervalued and you buy it when it's below value. Is it below value now? It is actually. But why are you buying it? If you'd identified a business that was undervalued, why didn't you buy it when it was 280? You waited for it to go to 370. Now you start buying it, and now you think you're the smartest investor in the world. That don't sound very smart to me. Anyway, hello, good morning, Christoph. Ahmad, good morning to you. Matador, Stephen Lewandowski. Hi, folks. Pascalis, going to go for all the news in a minute. Good morning, everyone. Top of the morning, Chris Strong. That's an Irish expression. Lovely to have you here. My family, I've got family in Ireland. Good morning, family in the world. Brian Bynum, Rhino Skin, sorry. Best wishes to you. Thank you, Captain Dave. Opening bell today. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Hi, just came. Is your wife sick? Yes, she's not very well. Good morning, sir. Get Martyn's wife as, yes. Hello, Angie. Good book too. Positive people. Thanks for the answer. You're welcome. Morning from the Garden of England. Good morning to you. Hope you and your wife are doing better. Thank you. Continue prayers. Thank you. BBAI is looking likely for a pump on the bell. Good morning, LucasAdes. Life is tough, but if we have faith and stay strong, support each other, and you know God is walking with us, we can all get through the rain with a rainbow on the other side. Wonderful, Jenny Burns. Just use AI to design artwork. Now it's brilliant. No, I don't want to use AI to design my work. I want to create my own work. I don't do that. I create my own stuff with my own pictures and my own images. Yeah. If you just click a button and go, create me an image where blah, 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 what's the point? What's the point? It's not human. It's not me. It's not my expression. I don't want to do that. I'm not that person. It's a window of opportunity. It is indeed. JJ 8-Ball. Enjoy the show. Enjoying the show agent. Enjoying the show agent. Oh, do you mean again? I don't know. Anyway, yes, Zach. Good morning, all. Justin Duke. How come, Justin, that you're not at the top of the leaderboard on the competition? You're not even on the list. It's like, I mean, further down, but what happened there? Anyway, it's all the problems in the world are piled up in one place to be divided equally among the queue. You would be happy to jump in and grab your own and walk away. I can't look at that. I've got to focus on my members' comments, I'm afraid. Brian Bynum, yes, Virgin Galactic, but I just said be careful. It'll go back down again, and guess what? It did. Coca-Cola Company should reach out to you for sponsorship. You have mentioned them a few thousand times in the last couple of days. Vocal Vossa, I want you to be, this is important. People say this. People come on the show who've been around for 5 minutes and they say, it's all XRP. It's all Virgin Galactic. It's all Coca-Cola. I've covered nearly 300 businesses, over 8,000 videos, 12 hours a day for 4 years. It's a lot more than Coca-Cola. All right. So if you just tuned in, you might think, oh, it's all Coca-Cola. It really isn't. We need to go slowly but surely. So where's this crash you talked about yesterday? S&P is up, LOL. Okay, so you know nothing about investing, all right? So the S&P is up since yesterday. I'm laughing at you. You're saying, LOL, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm an idiot. The S&P is up. Well, not anymore, it's not. Back down again. The market doesn't work minute by minute, second by second, so you can come on here and troll my channel and laugh and think it's all funny. The S&P is going to go down. It is overvalued. Sometimes, if you go and watch the film Michael Burry with The Big Short with forget his name. Is it Michael Keaton? Was it Michael Keaton? I can't remember now. The Big Short about the property crash. Everyone thought that guy was an idiot. Now, I'm not trying to compare myself to Michael Burry, but the point is the numbers don't lie. And I'm not here to inflate or pump and dump anything. I'm here to make money, consistently win, and I win all the time. You can see my portfolio. The S&P is going to crash. It has to crash. It will crash. Everyone I speak to, and I don't mean X, I mean real investors, CEOs, hedge fund managers, all know it's going to crash. The money is going to go, in my opinion, to defensive, and one of the best ones is Coca-Cola. If you don't believe me, that's fine. If you want to keep buying your favorite crypto and think it's going to go up forever, that's fine. You do what you want. It doesn't make a difference to me. But when you watch it one day and then you come back the next day and then you think it's all a joke and you start laughing at me, that's fine to do that. You do what you want, but the last laugh will be with me, I can assure you. Why is there a short delay with CNBC's coverage of the opening bell for the stock market? It's an FCC or SEC requirement. Is it? No. CNBC don't have to be on time. I don't believe that. Anyway, I can't look at these. I've got to focus on my members. I'm sure you understand. Susan, good morning, folks. One of our lady investors. I work for ConocoPhillips. We will have 25% layoffs in 6 weeks. Will that drive stock markets down? I work for ConocoPhillips. We will have 25% layoffs in 6 weeks. Will that drive the stock price? Will that drive stock prices down? Stock prices? What, the overall stock market? Well, that's impossible to say. Obviously, it's a negative story. However, it's a very complex question because it may be good for investors. They might say ConocoPhillips has too many employees and we like the fact you've trimmed. Or they might look at it and go, what's the reason you're trimming is because lack of demand. That would be bad. It might already be priced in because that information is already available. So you can't just say, you can't just ask me in a few weeks' time, ConocoPhillips is going to do this, will the stock market go down? That's way too simplifying. There's millions of things you've got to look at. Do you recommend buying Virgin Galactic? I don't recommend buying any stock. However, I've covered Virgin Galactic now for 4 years more than anyone. I mean, literally, we built the channel on Virgin Galactic. I believe that Virgin Galactic is going to go to $100. I've been saying the same story for 4 years. I've got no doubt about it, other than if a rocket blows up, and if it blows up, it's all over. It would never recover. So that's very, it's a high risk. However, they've delivered the product, they've delivered everything, they've done everything they promised to do. However, I don't like and trust the management. Now, when I buy a business, I buy the business. The business is the management. You don't buy products, you buy the management. I don't buy cans of Coke, I buy the brand, I buy the business, I buy the management, I buy the structure, the balance sheet. Now, Virgin Galactic, unfortunately, has terrible management. Selfish management, greedy management, really bad. Eric Kearney, Investor Relations, was talking to me. I've had 5 interviews with the guy, and he likes focusing on things like GameStop and how our YouTubers can influence. I mean, not good. Overcompensating themselves, paying themselves too much, and so on and so forth. So I can't buy this right now. If they change the management, I would buy the whole of Virgin Galactic because the product is fantastic. If you believe in this business, we've been covering it now for like 4 years. Why didn't you buy it at $2.80 or whatever it was? It's got, in fact, what is the short interest on it at the moment? The short interest on SPCE at the moment, and remember, we're 2 quarters away from this exploding. Upwards, I mean. Short interest is 19.85. The short interest is on the verge of its excessive. 20% is excessive. With volume and over 20%, we can get a short squeeze. All right? So there's lots of possibility here for Virgin Galactic. But you've got to have conviction in the business, and I don't have conviction. Now, someone came on a few moments ago and laughed at me because, oh yeah, what did you say? Well, the S&P's roaring apparently. Well, no, it's not. It's going down, and my defensive is going up faster than the S&P is going down. So I was right again, and I'm going to beat the market today. Again, it's my little catchphrase on the show. I've really come to enjoy it. On days when it's tough, when Leah has a sad day, when we have some upset, that I like, the thing that makes me smile, and here it goes again, is I like to say, and I do enjoy it, I'm beating the market again, because it's like every single day. 4 years now, I'm doing great. So the S&P is down 0.07. My portfolio is down 0.08. So at the moment, I'm behind the market. But just give it a few more minutes, and we shall see how that all pans out, won't we? Right. So I don't recommend any stock. Sorry for that, Ahmed. Good morning, by the way, everyone. Have a great day. Thank you. Bloom Energy down 15% in 24 hours. But you do it too. You sold the S&P. What do I do too? Why is it always the non-members who don't know what's going on? What do you mean I do it too? I trimmed the S&P. I trimmed the S&P. Shall we see exactly what, when you say I did it too, what do you mean? I still own $160,000 worth of the S&P. 33% of my portfolio is in the S&P. So I'm still incredibly bullish on the S&P. I've trimmed, I've lowered my average by selling at the top. So when we crash, my portfolio is protected. And we will. And that's how you rebalance your portfolio. That's how you minimize your tax position. So I trimmed, you're absolutely right. Plenty of bad actors around these days, Martin. Yes, it is. There we go. I would say I'm now beating the market. Am I beating the market? Again, the market is down 0.03 and I am beating the market. Again, there we go. About to turn green. As you can see, I'm now beating the market. There we go. So I love when this happens. I never have the trolls who say I'm an idiot then come back and say, oh, okay. Now, equally, if it goes up for 5 seconds, it could go down again. The point is, it's where I'm going to be in 5 years from now, not where I'm going to be in the next 5 minutes. I'm just playing with you, right? Because you're making it really easy. Good morning to you. Only USA, I suppose. No, Robinhood. Oh, there we go. We're green now. And now we're going up quite quickly. Now, for every 1%, my portfolio moves $3,000 now. Every 1% on Coca-Cola, I move $3,000. Just saying, by the way. So it can go up very, very quickly. Also go down very quickly as well. No, here's the link for Robinhood UK. You get free shares in Robinhood UK and you get free shares in Robinhood USA. If I lived closer, I would come help if you needed me. 30, yes, in oncology too. Sorry you're having a hard time. Susan, that's very kind of you. Life is just a set of challenges. Said to Leah yesterday, you can't go through life. A lot of people in America, I noticed this, because you have such an easy life in America. And that sounds silly because people go, no, I don't. America's really tough. I'm struggling. I'm paying my bills. It's hard. You want to travel the world. And I don't mean go to Mexico. When Americans say they've traveled, I say, where have you been? They go, Mexico. That's not the world. It's still America, isn't it? You need to go around the world and you will see how lucky you have it in America, how easy life is for you in America. Because I've traveled and I've experienced great loss, I've lost both my parents when I was young. I lost my kids. I lost my business. I lost my house. I've got six bulging discs. I've had all kinds of bad stuff happen to me, and I've seen people a lot worse. So I don't expect to go through life with nothing bad happening, and when it does, it's inconvenient and horrible. I go, that's okay. If 50% of my life is rubbish, that's okay, because 50% of it is great. You can't go through life. I mean, yesterday we had to replace, cost a bloody fortune. Plumbers are really expensive. We had to replace, at a time of all this going on with Leah's treatment, we got taps leaking and breaking as well. So yesterday I spent over $1,000 replacing some taps, getting the plumber around, and oh my God, But now it's a positive. We've got these nice new taps. You call them faucets, right? So at the end of the day, you got to just go, it's like playing Monopoly, Sometimes someone lands on a hotel and you get some money in. Sometimes you land on community chest and you've got to pay, and you go to jail. You can't have every day great. And if you think every day is great, that's why I think the young generation, the millennials, they can't cope with life. They think they're entitled to everything. They think the world owes them a living. I've had young people come to the Lions Club when I used to be part of the Lions Club and ask the Lions to raise money with charity to give them a free car. Literally. I don't know, kids in America at 16 get like cars. I had to buy my own, and it was an old rust bucket for £100, which is about $150. So, people think the world's too easy. And when you start realizing you can lose a lot, and most people do, most people live in squalor, literally, most people do in the world, numbers-wise, then you start being thankful for what you do have rather than what you don't have. Good morning, I have common sense and don't listen to YouTubers. Yeah. And I'm not, and you all know I'm not a YouTuber. I simply broadcast on YouTube TV. That does not make me a YouTuber. All right? I've been for that before and explained it. Robinhood, USA and England. Yep. Lie, says Josh Montos. Lie. Okay. Great argument. Just the word lie. Not relevant. Not in connection with anything. Just lie. Okay, Josh, great. Thank you for your comment. Good morning, everyone. ROK. So, not Germany. Thank you. Ollie Gunderson. Hey, Martyn, did you get back into XRP? No, not at the moment. No, not at the moment. I will when it's the right time. At the moment, I see greater opportunity by owning defensive stocks because I think we're at the edge of an absolute crash. And when we do, of course, then if the S&P goes down 10-20%, whether it's to do with inflation raising its head, whether it's to do with the carry trade, whatever it's to do with, Bitcoin and crypto will go down double that. So I've gone defensive. I'm building a foundation that I can draw from. I get $1,046 a month now on dividends from that. And I've also got a 20% growth, which will be 40% because I bought it with margin. So I can make about 100 grand by the end of this year. Then I'll have more money than I ever need to buy XRP when I want. So there you go. Good morning, Martyn. Are members aware of the caveat to win $2,500 and $3,000? They are. So what's going to happen is a lot of people were worried and they went, oh, hang on a minute. How are we going to get $2,000 in XRP or even $3,000? You've sold all your XRP. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You're okay. I've got $450,000 here invested. I'm good for $2,000. What I'm going to do on the day is buy $2,000 or $3,000 of XRP, whatever it is, whatever that is. It'll be $2,000 or $3,000, and I will send it to you. So how do you win $3,000. At the moment, the giveaway is martynlucas.com/giveaway. It's pinned in the chat, and currently it's a $2,000 giveaway. That's what it is. Terms and conditions, that's what it is. One of the things, if you scroll down, is to subscribe to Charlotte May Weddings YouTube channel. It's free. Everyone can do it. We've got 100,000 people here. Subscribe to Charlotte May's YouTube channel. We're currently on 287. Now you have to remain a subscriber. If you just subscribe and unsubscribe, you'll lose the points. You'll also the tickets will be fraudulent, and you'll be marked up as a scammer. So don't do that. All right, 287. So what we're going to do is this. If it goes to 1,500 subscribers, right, it'll become $2,500. If it goes to 2,000 subscribers, it will go to $3,000. So what you've got to do is subscribe to their YouTube channel. I'll give everyone the link right now. Look, let me give you the link right now, and then go later on and claim your tickets. This is one of our sponsors, one of our viewers. They're in the chat right now. Everybody, click on that. If this goes to 2,000, the prize money goes to $3,000 paid out live on the show. Pretty cool, right? Right, I'm beating the market again. The S&P is down, and I am beating the market again. All right, let me come back to comments and questions. Terry Rose, good morning to you. Half these people are manipulators, if not majority. Know what you hold. Indeed. Half these people are... who are you referring to? Good morning, all listening as I drive home. Yes, you guessed it. Mark, why don't you just live there? Why don't you just buy a house? I mean, you literally go and watch every single takeoff. Is it kind of like getting the same now? I mean, you must know how it works by now. I mean, Mark Saxby, folks, if you're wondering, Mark Saxby goes to every single SpaceX launch. You've never seen anything like it. Hello from Houston. I subscribe to Charlotte. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. There you go. Hey, Martyn, how bad did the storm get the other night? Any damage? No, we're okay. Thank you for asking, by the way. I need an account on X. Yeah, you just create a free account on X. It's free. Good morning, Martyn. Good morning, Justin Verse. I like your logo, by the way. That's cool. If you're a YouTuber and you go silver or Electrum, we can promote you on the channel. It did seem as thought that the top folks were chosen. Everyone should be on the wheel. No, Terry Rose, the purpose of Spin the Wheel was the people that engaged the most. The top people. We had people that shared the most on X, people that shared the most on Facebook, people that shared the most on Blue Sky, YouTube, whatever. And then we had 10 people. We can't put everybody on there. We can't have a wheel with 1,000 people on there. The purpose is we're picking the top people who've done the most things. And I can see who's done the most things. So if you do the most things, you go on the wheel. We're already giving away $3,000 and 2 prizes. So now what we do is reward the people that follow everything, retweet everything, repost everything. We can't just pick everybody. I mean, I'll be giving everybody money, everybody prizes. I'll be bankrupt. Like, and then some people will go, I just won and I didn't even do anything. That wouldn't be a good idea, Terry. Come on, Terry. We can't do that. Just got a question. Why spend all the effort? I've just answered that. Potato family. You're like Mr. Potato Head. I've answered your question now twice. Good morning, Brian. Good morning to you. Pennsylvania. Hello there. I've upgraded my membership. Brian, thank you so much indeed. Are you part of Electrum now? Oh, in the chat, let me see, because we've got 1 week to go for our Electrum membership. Our fun, live, interactive with Sensei game shows. It's a private event. Only Electrum, Gold, and upwards can see it and invited to it. It's a private event, and you're going to learn about charts, technicals. You're going to learn about the stock market, interactive. It's a fun game show. We get to meet you. It's a wonderful thing. Let me know in the chat whether you are bronze, silver, or gold. Electrum sponsorship. In fact, I'll do a little poll. I can't put all of them in, but I'll do a poll. Start a poll. What is your membership. A lot of people are now upgrading for the Electrum. It's the most popular one we have now, I think. Bronze, silver, oops-a-daisy, silver. 98% of our live viewers are members as well, which is amazing. Electrum, Electrum, gold or above. Okay, so you've got bronze, silver, Electrum, gold or above, because gold is everything Electrum as well, but you also get the one-on-one with me. Gold, then you've got sponsor, and then you've got platinum. So there you go. Why are you giving money away if you need money for bills? Not attacking you, just curious. Donald De Boyko, because I've got a lot to thank people for. Donald, this audience have given me the best job in the world. This audience of LucasAdes, and not you, you're not one of my members, but because I don't earn money from you watching these live streams. I don't earn any. When people watch and they're not members, I earn, the ad revenue is nothing. You make money from videos. I go live all day. So I don't make money from live streams. The only way I can survive is memberships. And because so many people are members and support this channel, I feel it's just nice to thank them on our journey to 1 million. The gold plaque will go here, 1 million, and then on to a billion. I think it's nice to give back to people. I think the more you give, the more you get anyway. I've always believed that in life. So that's why, Donald, not for you, I know you're not a member, but those that are members that value this channel, they watch every day, all day, a couple of bucks a month, $2.99. They think it's worth it, and I'm glad they do. So I think I take some of that money and give it back to people. I'm trying to squeeze Wolf Speed stock. Really? Okay. How are you going to do that then? Good morning. A Bitcoin can possibly be a Russian Trojan horse. Yes, I've said it. I've said I believe that Satoshi Nakamoto is coming out of the Russian office connected with Putin. Yeah, I do believe that. And I've expressed that on the show, and I've given you good reason why. And I think Donald Trump's walking straight into it. Did Coca-Cola get in touch yet, sponsor the show? You mentioned them a few thousand times. No, they haven't contacted me. You're just scared. It's okay. XRP. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of anything. See what? It's always. Oh, no. Leah says you shouldn't say idiots, but it's true, innit? Let's be honest. It's always idiots. They're never members. It's always idiots who say this. You're just scared. It's okay. XRP will be at double digits any day now, based upon you guessing and you just believing, right? Well, carry on, right? I'm not scared. I can tell you now. If I was scared, why would I put $340,000 on Coca-Cola with margin? I mean, that like $250,000 margin. Does that sound like someone who's scared to you? I'm not scared of anything. And I'm not scared of answering your silly question, saying, "Oh, you're just scared. It's okay." You think what you want, mate. Great.
Has become a member.
Oh, we got loads of new members today. Oh, we're giving memberships away as well. So if you've subscribed to the channel and you've liked and you're commenting, you can win a membership today. Who's giving away members today? Ollie Goodison from Norway is giving away memberships in the chat. He's giving away 5 memberships. Flipping heck, Ollie. If you've won a membership, please say thank you to Ollie Gunderson because that is amazing. I sold my space yesterday. Congratulations. That's a very wise decision to make. Very wise decision, selling your Virgin Galactic. The management themselves are doing it. So you've done the right thing because no one's got faith in the... In fact, it's not faith. It's because so many people have lost so much money on Virgin Galactic. As it pops up, they take profit straight away and it goes back down again. Just remember, a day will come when it will explode and you'll miss it. So it's right to trim. With Virgin Galactic, what you should be doing with Virgin Galactic is tax lot selling. It's very easy to make money on Virgin Galactic. I could give you a masterclass on how to make money on Virgin Galactic. I could absolutely give you a masterclass on how to make money with Virgin Galactic. Use tax lots, buy the lower ones, sell the higher ones, and then trim by a certain amount. And you'll end up getting the lowest level possible. You'll make money, you'll get all your capital back out, and you'll win. It's really easy to make money on Virgin Galactic. 1,500 KO and 500 end phase. Good luck to you, Iberian Wolf. Some good businesses there. Good evening from Sydney. Hello. Hello to you. For newer players, there are major differences between investing, trading, swing trading, day trading, strategies that work for one. Absolutely right, Jason. Matador, hello there. Stephen Lewandowski, swapping XRP for Coca-Cola shares is crazy. Is it? All right. Why do you say that? Do you know what, Sinner? Great name, by the way. Why do you say that? Would you like to become a member and call into the show? You can speak to 100,000 people by becoming a member for $2.99. You can call in and you can tell the world and you can convince 100,000. If you say I'm scared, right? I'm scared. I'm just selling. I'm scared. So I'm assuming you're not scared. Right? So if you're not scared, here we go. This guy's called Sinner. I'm going to put this in here. Live video phone in for Sinner only. For Sinner only. Here he is. So Sinner, if you know about XRP more than I do, and remember, I speak directly with Ripple, Bank of America, Robinhood. But if you think you know more and you think I'm silly and I'm scared and you're braver than me, call into the show. Live video for Sinner only. Right. Whoops. Hang on. I'm going to give you the link. I'm inviting you to call in. In fact, you don't even need to be a member. How about that? I'm going to give you a free pass to the show because you are the XRP expert. All right. Here we go. Pin that to the top. Replace the pin. There we go. This link is for Sinner only. Okay. Because I don't know what I'm talking about. He knows more than I do. He doesn't have to be a member. Sinner, you can call in and tell everybody about XRP. You can promote it to the world, 100,000 people. And when we do XRP, we rank number 1 in the world. 130,000 people watched us live with the Brad Garlinghouse on 60 Minutes. We're the biggest audience in the world. So if you want to tell the world that you know what you know about XRP, what I don't understand, you can now tell the world. And you can prove that I'm scared and you're not. And you can do it for free. I'm giving you a free pass to phone in and tell the world why I'm wrong and you are right. Swapping XRP for Coca-Cola shares is crazy. Okay. Have that debate with me. Tell the world right now how smart you are and how silly I am. I'll have an open debate with you. How about it? There you go. Making the bed is a fantastic start. Stay up and prayers for your wife. Thank you so much, Mr. J. Keefe. I appreciate that. What do you think about Mobix? I've not looked at it recently. We've had the CEO on the show several times, and we can get him on the show whenever you want. If you become a member, I can request it for you. I've got his phone number in my phone. I have created AI that day trade crypto. That's a very dangerous thing to do. Took me a week. You're using AI to trade crypto. I would never do that. You sold for a loss. We'll be back, and you buy. You will be back at your buy-in today. I don't know what you mean. Sinner, you've been given an invitation to call into the show to talk about XRP and tell everybody how silly I am. Testing phase on paper account tomorrow. I still wouldn't do it, no matter how. I would not use AI to do trading. I was on vacation when you started. I must have missed some tickets. Okay, good. You can catch up, though, because there's no... I don't think any new ones at the moment. Good morning to all. Denise, good morning to you. Have a bit of a drip today. Any more? Add more yet? No, not yet. I've not taken any profit from Coca-Cola yet. My XRP is locked up. My XRP is locked up with institutional custody. So with the incoming price appreciation, I'm borrowing against the... What do you mean? There's no XRP you can lock up. Have I missed something? You can't stake XRP. How are you staking XRP? Tell me all about that. I do not know about that. So what is your average price on Coca-Cola? My average price on Coca-Cola is a bit hidden at the moment because I've just won a free share. I'll tell you in a minute when it clears. Bro, talk to Raging Bear and is now bearish. Right? I'm not your bro. I've invited you to be on the show. Obviously, you are scared. You don't want to call in. You're telling me I'm an idiot, but you don't want to call in. All right. The key. How? I've just given you the link in the chat several times, but I don't see you calling in. I just see you in the chat. And if you carry on acting an idiot in the chat, I'll just ban you. I'm asking you to engage. Why would you buy Coca-Cola and not treasuries? The Fed, because there's a 20% rally coming on Coca-Cola, that's why, plus the 3% dividend. If the market is going to crash in the near term, why not stay in the cash and pound and pounce? What do you mean? Why do I want to put money in cash and earn 4% when I can make 20% plus 3% on dividends? Well, I can trim anytime I want. Why do I want to put money in cash? That's pointless. And that's 4% in a year, not 4% in a day or a week or a month. Praying for you. Thank you so very much, Tom. Sinner, how what? Hey, Martin, did you get back into XRP? Not yet. Wrong Batman, Christine Bale. Oh, Christine Bale, thank you. Thank you. That's right, wrong Batman. XRP song. XRP song, here it comes. XRP, always believe in your flow. There you go. Brian Bynum, how you doing? XRP song, you got it. Susan, Martin, I'm behind in the show, but I asked you yesterday, but didn't hear you give an answer again. Can the winner of the giveaway choose how to get the giveaway after you sold your XRP? Technically, I suppose you can, but XRP is the way I'd like to pay you because there's no fees and it's instant. I don't see any reason to send you any money any other way because I don't want to pay. You don't want to have fees deducted and you don't want to wait 15 minutes. You don't want it on Bitcoin, have to wait 2 days for it to arrive, do you? And then get charged a fee. But, you know, I don't see any reason why I'd need to do that. Anyone can accept XRP. It's immediate. You can sell it. You can do what you want with it. There's no fees. Agree with you, says Julio. Oh, we got a new member. Denise has upgraded to Electrum.
Denise Bruckner. CD Photos and Fine Art has become a member.
Yeah, another new Electrum member. What do you think about the new IPO and Robinhood? It's not an IPO season. It's not good. Have you seen all these IPOs? They're all failing. I'm not interested in IPOs right now. I took profit from all of them. Bullish died. They all crashed. I took profit from all of them. So I'm not a fan of them at the moment. You can sell on the day, no matter what Robin would tell you. You can. I did, and I made the money, and I'm not buying any more. Thank you, David Hensley, for all the links. New IPO on Robinhood. Yeah, I'm not buying any more. They've all failed. Wow, very expensive. What's expensive? You've got 6 what? Good morning from Brooklyn. Good morning. New Wave, Mr. Martin Lucas. I watch your channel all the time. Decided to become a member. I wanted to know if you still felt the same way towards Zebec or not. I don't comment on that at all. For good reason. I don't make any comment on that business at all. That's all I can say. I don't make any comment on that business at all. I've been military all over the world. Saudi, Iraq, 2 years, Kosovo and other places, not in a travel scenario. Americans just don't understand how the world perceives us. We have it good. You certainly do. You certainly do. Hello, sir. Barack E. Good morning. As you know, Martin, we travelled around Sri Lanka earlier this year, and the level of poverty off the tourist route is a true awakening. It is. You're absolutely right. It is. It's frightening, and most people are not aware of it at all. When you think we should get back in XRP, when should I get back in XRP? Well, I don't want to get back in XRP on the brink of a market collapse, which is what I'm predicting. Because if the stock market goes down 10, 20%, then I know for certain that crypto will go down 50 to 80%. Particularly XRP. So this is not a good time to buy. If I believe, like I do, XRP can go to $10 in the short term, which I do, I don't mind buying it back at $5. Sound surprising? No? Why would that be surprising? If I believe it's going, not because I guess or believe or I've got this ridiculous faith. If I calculate, which I have done, that XRP can go to $10, I can buy it at $5. Now, I know all of those who know nothing about anything will say I'm an idiot. Did you notice that Sinner never came back? He never called in.
Blues Retro Travelers has become a member.
He just sits in the chat talking rubbish, and he calls me scared, and yet I'm sitting here every day building a successful business, and he doesn't call back. Thank you, another new member. We've got nearly 2,000 members now, by the way. It's like everybody. It's nuts who watch our live shows. It's amazing. Thank you so much. So, by the way, the offer to call in, Sinner, is still there. I'm sure you won't call in, but, there you go. They never do. I love when I invite the trolls and they never do anything. They just talk rubbish. Right. So I can buy XRP at $5. But think about how much more XRP I can buy at $5 if I'm now earning $1,046 every single month now in dividends just on Coca-Cola. Think about that. Plus I got a 20% gain on Coca-Cola. Now when Coca-Cola hits its target of around $80, I can trim, which I will, and I will make about $100,000. And if I then buy XRP at $100,000 and I buy it at $5, the trolls would go, "You're an idiot. You could have..." Really? I'm an idiot. I just made $100,000, which I will make. I can then sell it and I can buy XRP at $5 and then double that to 10. I've just made $200,000. Who's the idiot? The purpose of investing is not blind faith. The purpose of investing is to buy undervalue of assets that will increase in value that you know. Don't guess. If you always win like I do and you don't guess, and you always win, you'll always beat anybody. If you're one day up, one day down, one day you win, one day you lose, that's not investing. That's a gambler. All right, so there you go. So that's when I'll get back in. When XRP is safe to buy and I have made considerable profits to be able to buy and be able to win even if it goes down. I went broke once and had to live in a shelter for a year. Our biggest problem is getting into debt. For too many things at once. We have to take it one step at a time. That is right. Mobix update, please. I'm sorry, I have to focus on my members. Born Dyer makes no sense. Right. Hi, Robert. How you doing? Dub74. If the market is going to crash in the near term, why not stay in cash? That makes no sense. That's scared money. You can always invest, always remain in the market, even in a bear market, even in a crash, you can make money in the stock market, always. Smart money, morning everyone, Ninja Cowboy. You seem to say a lot of bad things about crypto and you're pushing a Russian agenda. Are you a Democrat? Oh my gosh. You seem to say a lot of bad things about crypto. And you'll remember, you watch this show regularly. A week ago, I had $150,000 with margin on crypto. So I'm pretty bullish on crypto, right? And you're pushing a Russian agenda. How the hell am I pushing a Russian agenda? What connection, what affiliation do I have with Russia or anything else? I mean, what's all that about? I have a Russian agenda. Are you a Democrat? Just curious. What sort of question is that? I can't even vote. I'm a green card holder. I have no political affiliation with anyone. I'm just here for my LucasAdes and making money and doing the right thing and building a business. I'm not affiliated or political whatsoever. I'm just based upon facts. Hi, Martin. How you doing? XRP. You keep saying it. but no one calls in. Thank you, Justin. Perhaps a high interest rate savings account at 4. No, makes no sense. Makes no sense. Earning 4%, you can always make money on the stock market. Always. It's not fair. What's not fair? I'm the top person that's done the least things. Kind of lazy, I know. I'm the top person that's done the least things. Exactly. Is it safe to hold funds in USD? Is it? Well, it's pegged to the dollar. So you're losing money with inflation. So what's the point? You might just put your money in the bank. I mean, if you own USDT, it's $1 today, it's $1 tomorrow. But every year you lose 3 or 4% with inflation. So every year your money goes down. It's safe, but it's losing money. What's the point? Own a business. With inflation, you'll always make money on the business. Always. How do you think housing will affect the markets throughout the day? Throughout the day? What, in one day? I don't know how the markets will be affected in a day by housing. Or choose a stock that pays a great dividend, which is more than you will get from the high interest. Well, yeah, I mean, it's... No, Charlotte May. You don't want to choose a dividend that will pay you more than the bank interest if the stock is reducing, depreciating far faster than the dividend. That doesn't make sense. What you want is a business that's oversold. Everyone is focused on price. And that's a mistake. Do not focus on price. Focus on value. What is the business worth? It's not the price, not the stock market price. It's not how much dividends you're going to get. I've bought Coca-Cola based upon the principle of the balance sheet, of how much they're making, who their customers are, what's their margins, how much money they're going to make by the end of the year. Going to make me 20% plus a 3% dividend. Forget the dividend. The dividend's a tip. The growth is why you buy a business. You don't buy a business for the dividend. Because if you're getting promised a high dividend and the stock is going down, it's outweighing the money that you're earning on the dividend. It makes no sense. And remember, the dividend is a taxable income. You pay tax on that money as well. Remember that. Most people forget that. They think, oh, it's free money. It is if it's in your IRA. I thought it was 35,000. You thought, what was 35,000? Gold here, Electrum. Everyone's Electrum now, yeah? I've seen this. Everyone's going Electrum now. Crypto is killing my hope, still holding. It's not about hopium. It's about numbers. Numbers never lie. The economy never lies. The business, the Fed, inflation never lies. All right, it's right there. Good morning, Norfolk. I sold XRP. I can't come to Electrum. I don't know what you mean. Everybody but you and me. Everybody but... What do you mean? Smart money. I don't know what you mean. Charlotte, true. But if the stock crashes, you've lost more than 4%. Yeah, but I want the stock to crash. Dub74, you don't understand how stock market works, do you? I want Coca-Cola to crash. Why do I want Coca-Cola to crash? Because the business is not crashing. The stock price is. Everybody sell Coca-Cola, please. Make Coca-Cola crash. And I will buy, live on air, right now, $1 million of Coca-Cola. Please make Coca-Cola crash. The stock price is not the business. The business is doing well. The business is growing. The economy is shrinking. Employment is going down. GDP is going down. Inflation is going up, even though it's transitory. We still haven't had the full sting of it. But Coca-Cola is going up. All right, the business is going up. I don't care what the stock price is. Everybody sell it. Let me buy all the Coca-Cola in the world for $1. Please, and I'll buy the whole business. I'll sell my house and buy the business, all right? That is what we're talking about. Sorry, we have stepped down from sponsor to gold. I know that. I saw that. But as you know, we'll be back sponsoring again. Yes, I know. I know. That's absolutely fine. Charlotte May Weddings, thank you very much. You need to remain a member. That's important to be able to sponsor the show, which you've done. And gold is great. Thank you. Afternoon from Cornwall. Wonderful stuff. That's my home. Tamsin Reeve. That's my home in Cornwall. That's where my home is. That's where I live. That's where my castle is, literally. That's where I live in Cornwall. My studio is here in Dallas, Texas, and my home is in Cornwall. Afternoon, Tasmin. 1 billion, says JS. Yes, I will be the first channel in the world to be 1 billion. We got lots of new members. We gave away lots of memberships there. Don't worry. Your show is great educational content. Thank you, Ozark. I think we all just have a fatigue from XRP, the most frustrating crypto. It is frustrating, but that's not the reason for selling it. It's because of the numbers right now. That's it. I'll take the membership. Yeah, you got to like and subscribe. If you've not, then you won't get it. Love your channel. Just sub today. Thank you, Deep Bajar, Barjois. Hello to you. Where are you from? Where are you calling in from? Hello from Germany. Wonderful content. Ich kann nicht sprechen Deutsch. If you become a member, I'll speak to you in German. Hey, wouldn't Satoshi Nakamoto be called Sergei Nezgrov if he was Russian? No. What does Satoshi Nakamoto mean? Break down what Satoshi Nakamoto means, and you will see it means information, control of information. Break it all down, and you will see it's very much like the CIA, Central Intelligence. Go and break it down. Work out what Satoshi. I'm not going to do it for you. Do it yourself. Satoshi Nakamoto. Break it all down. It actually means intelligence control. Okay.
Apocalypse now has become a member.
Another new member. Thank you very much indeed. Welcome to you. I love your channel. I love a membership. You can get one if you're subscribing and liking. Thank you for giving away membership. You're welcome. Sold my space in my Roth today. That's a very sensible thing to do because you've done it tax-free. Still waiting and watching to see where to put my money. Buy membership, says Jerry. Hell Riviera, Germany here too. Welcome. We got members in Germany. Hang on there. Let me speak to you in Germany. German, sorry. Let me speak to you in German. Here we go. This is for all our German audience today. We've got a large... After the US, then UK, then Canada, Germany is our next largest audience. So here we go. Good morning to all our members from Germany. I have visited Germany many times. It's a wonderful country. I've walked through the Black Forest, Bonn, Bremen, Berlin. Wonderful. Thank you for being here. Germany represents our fourth largest audience. America is number 1. The UK is 2. Canada is 3. And Germany is 4. It's wonderful to have you here. Thank you very much. I hoped my translation worked.
Guten Morgen an alle unsere Mitglieder aus Deutschland. Ich habe Deutschland schon oft besucht, es ist ein wundervolles Land. Ich bin durch den Schwarzwald gewandert. Bonn, Bremen, Berlin, wunderbar. Danke, dass Sie hier sind. Deutschland stellt unser viertgrößtes Publikum dar. Amerika ist die Nummer 1, Großbritannien ist die Nummer 2. Kanada ist die Nummer 3 und Deutschland die Nummer 4. Es ist wunderbar, Sie hier zu haben. Vielen Dank. Ich hoffe, meine Übersetzung hat geklappt.
There you go. I hope that worked. Yeah, people are commenting in the chat that our XRP buffoon, who was given the chance to speak to the world today to tell everybody how wrong I was, given a free pass to the show. What did he do? Nothing. In fact, he didn't even stay in the chat, let alone call in. Happens every single time. People tell me I'm scared. I give everybody the floor. There's the microphone. Say what you want. Tell the world I'm an idiot. Tell the world how smart you are. Silence. Thank you so much for XRP mug. You're welcome. Yes. Should I send a picture to you? Yes. In Discord. In Discord, please. In merchandise. Send a picture of you with your mug. And from time to time, I share them on the screen. I put 4 on X last night. Thank you, Ollie. For anyone interested in Ledger, just know it will transfer from your brokerage into it, saying it recorded your buy positions for not selling. But when you transfer back, the lots are unavailable. Well, absolutely they will be. Absolutely. That's a very good point. So This is, in fact, very, very, very interesting point there. Yes. That is a really, really good point there you've just mentioned there. I'm going to do that now. What a great observation that is. I like that. Okay. XRP scam or maybe just overlook? Bitcoin or crypto, in fact, there's something here that you need to know, something that you'll miss out and lose every single time. This is a warning to tell you how to trade your crypto properly, because it's very, very easy to make this mistake. And this was just shared today by one of my members. Thank you very much indeed for sharing this. This was sent in by one of our members. He says, for anyone interested in Ledger, just know it will transfer from your brokerage into it saying it's recorded. Your buy positions are not selling. But when you transfer back, the lots are unavailable. Let me explain exactly what he's saying here. And this is a very, very important. It's not a scam. It's not a trick. It's not a con. However, it's a very, very bad strategy and you'll always lose. Over the last few days, you have seen me sell all of my XRP. I've sold all of my Bitcoin and I've gone all in on Coca-Cola. Why? Is it because I'm not bullish anymore on XRP? No, I still believe XRP is going to $10. I still believe Ethereum is going to 12,000. I still believe that Bitcoin is going to $200,000. However, I am here ringing the alarm bells of an overheated market and a potential crash due to national debt with Bitcoin and the government placing Bitcoin in the Federal Reserve. And Satoshi Nakamoto, I believe now, to be out of a Russian office. And the whole thing is playing into Putin's hands. So I am still bullish. However, I always win. I don't lose. You've seen my trades, my positions. I've now got a position of $294,000. I'm always making money. So you have to know when to switch and pivot. So what I've done is I've sold my crypto.
John Williams has become a member.
Thank you very much indeed. At a loss. And the reason why I sold at a loss was to prove my conviction to you. I always do that because when I'm saying the markets are going to go down, people go, yeah, whatever, you're an idiot. Everything goes up forever. Okay, that's fine. Well, I live and breathe numbers. I talk to CEOs. I talk directly to the management. I talk directly to a press room, White House contact, Bank of America. I've got contacts everywhere. All right. I understand what's going on in the market. So I make decisions based upon facts, not tweets on X. In fact, now I don't even look on X at all. I only post my own content. I don't engage or view anything. It's all rubbish and noise. So because of that, I am detecting a massive crash. And if the S&P goes down 10%, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, whatever you like, is all going down 50, 80%. You say what you want, you believe what you want, but this is not a belief show. This is a show based upon facts, numbers, and the people that are behind the businesses, the projects, or whatever. So I've sold it all and I've moved into Coca-Cola. Why? Because it is oversold, because everyone is dumping Coca-Cola more than any other defensive stock at the moment to buy everything else that's high risk. That's why I'm buying the other way around. This makes sense. This year I can make 20% on my portfolio and I can also get 3%. So this year, by the end of the year, I can make a staggering $100,000 on my Coca-Cola alone. I can then come back if I want to, and I can buy XRP at $5. I've got no problem doing that if I now have confirmation it's going to $10, which I do believe. Then I'll double from 100 grand to 200 grand. Thank you very much. I don't chase, I buy undervalue. So talking about trading and chasing and making profit, there's something you need to know. And it was just sent in by Seth Houston, and it's a very, very good point. Here is potentially a scam or an issue that people aren't aware of. People that buy crypto will tell you you have to put it on a cold wallet, whether it's a physical wallet or a cold wallet or whatever. And to be fair, it's good advice. It's good advice to take your crypto off the exchange. However, most people, it happens a lot, forget where they put their ledgers, they forget their seed phrases, they do all kinds of human mistakes. And if you're not human, good luck to you. But most people are human here on my show. We have a few aliens, but most are human, and they make mistakes. I do. I remember once I wasn't sure where I put my ledger. I found it, of course, and I wasn't sure where my seed phrase was. I found it, but nevertheless, it does happen. So people think the first thing I've got to do is put my crypto on a wallet, a cold wallet or a hard wallet, whatever you like. Now, why do we think that? First of all, fear. Fear. Everyone tells you you're going to get hacked. Everyone's going to steal your money. So out of fear, a new business was created. Wallets, cold, hard, physical, whatever. Who makes money? The people that created the fear and that created the wallets. In reality, if you've got your crypto on a good brokerage like Robinhood and you've got two-factor authentication and you've got everything in place, you're probably good anyway. But nevertheless, people think they have to do that. That's fine. Not a bad thing to do. Just remember, you don't really know how the wallet actually works. And there are people who have moved their money onto wallets and lost all their money. So just be careful. And how do you even become careful? Because you don't even know how the actual wallet works. What if it breaks? What if there's a bug inside a ledger? I don't know. Are you just assuming it's going to be good? I have no idea. Anyway, here's the kicker. When you buy crypto, you have what's called lots, just like stock. This is how I'm able to acquire. I've acquired now $340,000 in Coca-Cola by trading tax lots, by buying on the way down, and as it pops up, sell the higher ones, keep the lower ones, do it again, get more and more at lower prices. You can do that with crypto. That's how quickly I got to 140, 150 grand in crypto in a few weeks when everybody else was struggling to get above 10 grand. I was trading using tax lots, getting more and more at lower prices. You can do that while you're on a brokerage. What happens when you move your crypto off the brokerage and send it to your wallet? Guess what? It all becomes one single lot. That's it. You can't decide to sell your crypto up here for a tax loss or down here for a profit or do tax lot trading to improve your position. Gone, wiped out. Your opportunity to acquire more crypto, gone forever. It all comes back as one lot. That's it. The price you transferred it back. That's it. Rubbish trading strategy, that is. That's rubbish. You're doing it because you're scared. You're doing it because you were scared into putting it on a wallet. Now, I'm not suggesting you don't do it. Do what you want. However, you can lose by doing that. So when you bring it back, it's now at a price wherever it is today. You can't define which part of your crypto you want to sell, just like stocks. Now, this shows you the ignorance and lack of understanding that is in the crypto space. Investors, real investors, use tax lot selling all day, every day. That is how the stock market works. That is how you actually literally make money. If you can't tax lot sell and you bulk it all back into your wallet, what do you do then? Nothing. You just hope it goes up. Hope is not a financial strategy. I would never adopt a strategy of hope. So I will say again, I'm extremely bullish in XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. I've sold all of it at a loss. I didn't have to. I did it to show my conviction to the story that I was telling you. At my own cost, I did what was right for my audience. I value this silver play button. I also value the verification tick, which is not given to all financial channels. We were given it by YouTube. It means genuine, authentic content. On a crypto channel is unheard of, but we have it. I'm proud of that. Thank you very much. 98% of our live viewers are members. You've been seeing memberships coming up all the way through this stream. Everyone's a member. 30% of our audience are ladies, higher than any other channel in crypto in the world. I've already scheduled our 1 million plaque. In 2 years, 1 million subscribers. In 15 years, 1 billion subscribers. We'll be the first in the world. We got to 100,000 faster than Mr. Beast, who is the biggest channel in the world. And we did it by going live, which is much, much harder. So I'm still very, very bullish on crypto. However, I'm not bullish on the people that are influencing it and destroying it right now. And Donald Trump walking into a trap with the Federal Reserve on Bitcoin. My job is to always win and make money and always provide real information for my members. Information that is true and honest and real. If you are not aware of tax lot selling, and if you move your money from your crypto into a wallet and back, you have lost all of your trading tools. You can't do it. The only way that works is if you just think it's all going up forever. Well, that's not a good strategy for me. That doesn't work for me. I'll be back to buy XRP when it's the right time. I'm already giving away $3,000, at least $2,000, if not $3,000 on our latest competition. Look below in the description for the link to that. You can take part in our competition. We're giving away $2,000, maybe $3,000. How to win on the stock market is to understand the numbers. Michael Burry was called an idiot when he called the property crash ahead of everybody. I'm now being called an idiot by the trolls. Today, live on the show, we literally had somebody coming in saying I was wrong, I was doing it all wrong, I'm scared, and all the rest of it. At the same time as I've just put $250,000 on margin and I've gone all in on Coca-Cola. I'm not scared of anything. My portfolio is up. I'm making money every day. I'm now earning $1,046 a month on dividends so I can buy XRP whenever I want. I'm going to make $100,000 just on Coca-Cola this year by the end of the year. I can buy back XRP at $5 and take it to 10. No problem at all. This is not a game of guessing and hoping and dreaming. It's a game of numbers. It's a game of reading balance sheets and making decisions. So today on the show, I challenged my trolls and said, call in. You don't have to be a member. Call in. Tell the world how smart you are, how stupid I am that I've sold my XRP and you know better, even though I'm beating the market again, as I do virtually every day. Guess what happened? Crickets. Silence. Nobody called in. I'm not scared. I'm doing what's right for my viewers. I'm doing what's right for my portfolio. And I do support the XRP investors, not the XRP army. I support the LucasAdes army. Real investors that understand value. More importantly, understand how the economy works. Understand how money works. Understand the intricacies of a wallet not being able to tax lot trade. That is a huge disadvantage to you if you do that. So there you go. There's my update today on crypto. Not just XRP, not just Bitcoin, but all crypto. Understand the full intricacies of this business and don't just sit in Reddit rooms and X tweeting and believing and hoping and guessing. That is not the way to make money. It's not how the stock market works. If you'd like to take part in our $2,000, if not $3,000 giveaway, look below in the description or above my head. I'll give you all the links above my head, down below in the description, and pinned to the comments later. Become an informed investor. Make money. Michael Burry called the crash. I'm calling this one. Be careful. Understand how the stock market works. Understand the rules. And you know what? As I've always said, it's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. Until next time, there'll be 2 videos down here. I'll put the XRP or maybe whatever I think is best, yet let YouTube decide. And down here, I'll put the giveaway. You can take part in our $2,000 minimum giveaway. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, we're back. All right, I wanted to put that out. That's a great bit of information. Awesome. Forcing you to sell crypto. Yes, no good. Yes. Martyn's direct contacts to rich investors and banks and companies. Today, I'm going to dinner with Big Ed and about 10 of the big whales of Texas. I've got some amazing people. I'm having dinner today with a guy called Ed who owns like hundreds of thousands of shares at Amazon and Apple when it first came out. These are the people that I sit down with and have a conversation with. You're right. I'm meeting those people today. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, David Hensley, for all of that. Love the song. Thank you, Amanda. Another one of our lady investors. Welcome to you. He gives us the news every day to keep us updated. He doesn't even have to do this. And in return to everyone, he's doing a giveaway. What's to complain about? People do, though, don't they? They complain. XRP's rallying today. That's nice. XRP. Right. Can I buy more Coca-Cola yet? No, way too expensive. Denise, CD photos upgrade. Oh, thank you, upgrading. Hey, Martyn, why not buy an ETF such as FTXG, which includes Coca-Cola plus Pepsi and other food companies? Just want to learn your logic behind it since you'd be more diversified. I don't need to be more diversified. I've already got 38% of the S&P 500. And remember, diversification, if you're over-diversified, then it's just because you don't know what you own. I always say you buy with conviction. You own the businesses. I know that Coca-Cola is going to perform by the end of this year way more than that ETF that you're talking about. Pepsi's not for me. Other snack companies aren't performing the way Coca-Cola is and about to. So I understand the business. I don't need the diversification of just buying a soft drinks ETF. Remember, that comes with a management fee and it also comes with lesser businesses than Coca-Cola. For me, I understand the business. I've got some diversification with my ETF. But remember, diversification for diversification's sake is not a good idea. People think, I've got some friends of mine who have like virtually every stock and every ETF. They just buy everything. They go, I'm fully diversified. Well, you don't know what you own. How do you even trade that? How do you even study that stuff? I love the fact, one of the things that Warren Buffett once said was, if you only could buy 4 or 5 businesses and buy one wife, buy one wife, you know what I mean, get one wife, buy one car, you would choose wisely. It's because you can change your mind every 5 seconds. Just because you can trade doesn't mean you should trade. I don't need an ETF, Edward and Rosita. I hope I pronounced that correctly, because I know what I own and I know the value of the business. So there you go. I hope that answers it. Hello, everyone. Hello, Yestin. How you doing, mate? If you had to guess, when do you think crypto will crash? Huge fan, by the way. Started investing about a month ago. If I had to guess, when do I think it will crash? I can't guess. I don't guess. I report on what I know. The numbers don't make sense to me. They don't add up. And remember, you only need 3 or 4 people to suddenly think the same thing. Michael Saylor, Tom Lee, a handful of others, Ripple to release all their escrow, whatever. A handful of people do a few things and woof, it goes down and you can't stop it. How could I possibly know when they're going to do that? I can't. But you know what? It's not investing for me to be hoping that someone is going to do something. Now, some of you will say, but you are hoping that someone is going to do something. You're hoping that everybody is going to sell the S&P because it crashes. No. The S&P won't crash because everyone wakes up tomorrow morning and decides it's going to crash and then sells it. The S&P, the stock market, is all pre-programmed with preconditions and algorithms beyond human control. Once we get some bad data, inflation perhaps re-emerging, perhaps the Fed not going to cut rates as often as they said they might, the fact that the S&P is about to hit 28 times earnings, there are trigger points. There are automatic corrections pre-programmed in. I don't know what moment that is, but I know it's programmed in. And when it does, that's it. Vumph. Then people sell out of fear. Then humans come in and start compounding that, and down it goes. And then down goes crypto and everyone starts buying defensive. I want to be in the defensive as it's being sold after I made extortionate amounts of money this year on my S&P. I did like 70 grand in a few weeks. Vroom, you saw it go up on the Liberation Day. So I've made so much money, it's ridiculous. It should be illegal how quickly I made money. So I want to be trimming the S&P. I've still got a lot of it. I've sold my crypto. I want to be buying a business that makes money for me. So I looked and I discovered that Coca-Cola is making more money than any of the other defensives. It's one of the most oversold defensives. So I bought it and I use tax lots because I don't lock up my money on a ledger. I can trade it. And that's what I did. And that's what I'm doing. And when it comes, it'll be too late to buy a Coca-Cola because it's oversold by 20%. It'll go woof like that. And then I can trim it. I don't want to wait. I don't want to guess. I don't need to guess when the market's going to sell. I don't care when the market sells. And that's the thing with crypto. Crypto at the moment is so very dangerous because you are waiting for a few people to tell you it's time to buy it. And most people are saying, October, when we get the ETFs, it's going to be great. ETFs in October, it's going to be great. I'm not waiting for anyone to decide what to do. Because at the end of the day, Coca-Cola, for example, will not go up just because everybody buys it. When everybody does buy it, it will go up, but it will go up before then if no one buys it because the business makes money and the company will do buybacks. The business makes money, so I will earn $1,000.46 every month by dividends. So I earn 12 grand a year to do nothing. Then I got 20% because it's oversold. I'm not waiting for anyone to do anything to make money for me. I've done it for myself by buying a business at the right time. Crypto, on the other hand, I'm waiting for everyone to do something and I'm guessing when they're going to do it. That's not a good strategy. So, Troy Soto, I hope that answers your question. Figure IPO is doing good. Yeah, Figure IPO is doing good. Bullish was bloody awful. Anyway. What do you think about Binky Bonk? Sorry, I just want to, there you go. Live. Trump announces important news about crypto. This speech will change the crypto industry in 45 minutes. Tamsin Reeve. Let's have a look. Is Trump making a statement? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Nothing is advertised from Trump. Where are you getting that from? There's nothing scheduled there. There's Nothing scheduled there. Oh, hang on. What's that? No, nothing scheduled there. So where are you getting this from? That Trump is about to say something on crypto. That would be interesting. I agree with you. But I don't see any how you know that. So I've got nothing there. Let me check. CNBC. No. If you've got the link to that, you can't send it in the chat, but you can via Discord. New members, I went through your channel looking for analysis on P&G and couldn't find one. Am I missing something? Yes, you are. What is the ticker symbol for P&G? Procter. Oops, hello. PG.
1,970 Buckley donated $10 through a super chat. All anyone needs to do to verify the concern with Russia and crypto is go watch their finance minister's comments during the Eastern Economic Forum earlier this month. It's translated into English.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I did see that information. So what was I going to do? Oh yes, P&G. This is how to do it. I guarantee I'll find it in 10 seconds. You ready? How P&G, if it exists. Martyn. This is what you do. This is what you do. Go to YouTube. You go to the top and you go Martyn Lucas Investor, and you go PG. So PG stock. I can put stock as well, I suppose. PG stock. If I've done Procter and Gamble, you'll see it. Buy. And it doesn't look like I did Procter and Gamble. Nope. You're absolutely right. I haven't done Procter and Gamble. I think the one I'm thinking of is Pfizer. I think I did Pfizer. Was it PFZ? What was Pfizer? Can you remind me? PFE. That's it. PFE. I think it was. There you go. Pfizer. I've done 2 Pfizer. There's the earnings. There's the earnings. There's the analysis. Yeah, it was Pfizer I was thinking of. So you're right. I haven't done Procter and Gamble. So as a member, you can request a analysis to be done, a full one. You can do a play it now request, which is when I stop the show and make it live right now. That is $100. That was done a couple of days ago. We did Ferrari like that. Or you can go on the list. And I think we'll start doing reviews again tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'm out tomorrow with Lee at the hospital. There's a lot of stuff that's slowed everything down at the moment. I'm not doing as many hours. I understand that, folks. I'll get back to analysis. But from a $10 minimum, you can do an analysis and I'll do it for you. All right. But we're just a bit slow at the moment. When do you expect that the market will crash? I don't know. I don't need to know. That's the point. What do you bring? Oh, Pfizer. There you go. Yes, didn't win. I just put Pfizer on the screen. Go and search that. Was it PE? PF? I forgot now. PE. Anyway, do the ticker symbol. Martyn Lucas Investor, PE. I've just done analysis on Pfizer. I like it. I think that's what I said. Why? I can't comment on that. I make no comments on it or nothing to do with it. If the market might crash, wouldn't people start selling? And with the dollar crashing and their liquidation of the assets vanishing in cash, wouldn't they put it into crypto? No. Why would they do that? That's what people tell you on social media. Oh, don't worry. When the market crashes, everybody will buy Bitcoin. That's not how it works. It's never worked like that. That's what Michael Saylor will tell you. Oh, yeah. When the market crashes, don't worry. Everybody buy Bitcoin. No, they won't. They never have, they never will. Why would you do that? So don't say that. That's a very scary thing to say. It'd be great if that was the case for crypto investors, but it doesn't work that way. This is why I never trust liberals or Democrats. Well, I'm neither. I'm just me. I don't trust liberals or Democrats. So every Republican is honest. Every Democrat's honest. Every Republican's a liar. This is what I didn't like when the way they did the Charlie Kirk Memorial. They made it about the left are all agreeing with murdering people. Really? Is that what's happening? Everybody who's a Democrat wants to shoot people, and everybody Republican doesn't. Who wants to live in a world of ignorance like that? That's ridiculous. I'm not doing any of that stuff. It's silly. We got a comment here.
Matthew Martyn donated $9.99 through a super chat. Can you take a look at rum?
You are a member and you've done it as super chat. So let me put it on the list. $10 is... $10. I thought that was something else then. $10 is... $5 on the list. RUM. I used to broadcast on Rumble all the time. Stopped doing it. It was a waste of time. Made no money at all. Rumble. There you go. Matthew, it's on the list. Rum, $10. Thank you. It's about $5 down the list. And as soon as I get past our latest round of stuff that me and Leah are doing, then I can get back to that. Cool show and great advices. Keep the fire flame always. Good vibes from your show. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed, Nick Blues. This is why I never trust liberals and Democrats. I don't know why anyone would say something like that. It seems a bit silly, doesn't it? He's a lefty. Oh, God. I'm not at all. I'm completely neutral. Oh, God. That's one thing I don't like about America. That is the one thing I don't like about America. It is not united at all. Half the country hate the other half. It's not just we're all Americans. And I remember looking through history when we were at a time of JFK or at a time of Ronald Reagan, other times like that. At that time, United States was united. It was Americans. You had different politics. Some were Republican, some were Democrat, but you didn't have hate. The Republicans didn't hate Democrats. Democrats didn't hate Republicans. Right now, there's nothing united about the United States. Just look on any social media, go onto any TV channel. Everything is opinion-based. Everything is to fire everybody up. And you got people coming in saying silly comments like that. Isn't it awful? Why do you want to live in a country where half the country hate the other half and people are shooting each other all the time? What is going on? Why do you want to be like that? Why do you even want to put a comment like that out like that? I guarantee you that person who said that is an angry American. It can't be an intelligent American. Can't just go, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. No, he's a lefty. He's a right. So what's the other side? He's a righty. What the hell does that mean? Doesn't even make any sense. Lefties are always clueless. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Absolutely right. Do you want to call in? Do you want to call in and challenge me? I bet you won't. There you go. Live video. It's pinned to the top. Calling in. Let's have a debate. I guarantee you won't call in. Could you do a quick review on Lyft or Uber, please? No, I can't do a quick review. I've got to end the show. I've got too many comments. Sorry about that. Much appreciated. I'm just doing I'm starting to buy in recently. Good luck to you. He would have voted for unrealized gains tax. How do you know what I would vote on? I can't even vote. I've got a green card. How do you know what I think? You got a clue? God. I don't like people like this. Flipping idiots, right? They just read all the social media, know nothing about crypto. I bet he would vote for capital because I want to get free money. I want to buy crypto and I don't know what I'm doing and I want free money. And he's against it because he's an idiot. You go back to school, mate, and try to learn a few things. What do you think around this time of a possible crash? I don't know. Bro, and they always call you bro. Never be respectful. Bro, diss the entire male audience. Ears melting. Oh, God. Okay, ban that person. Can someone ban Curious Cosmics Comics? He is a bloody comic. He's a bloody comedian. Can someone ban him? I'm bored with him now. I gave him the chance to be nice, and all he wants to do is an idiot. So can you bugger off, please? All right, you're a waste of space. Why hold EVTL now instead of selling? Why? Because I own the business. I'm up 30% on vertical aerospace, right? I see it as a 20x. Very high risk, but I see it as a 20x. I want to own the business, not trade it. Not in and out every 5 minutes. I want to own the business. I invested $1,000 and I believe it can make me $20,000 by just simply owning the business. That's what I think. That makes sense to me. There is no replacement for doing good research. Well, you're right, Jeffrey, but a few of the clowns here, think it's got nothing to do with research. Just to do with talking rubbish. And again, you see, he hasn't called in, hasn't clicked on the link. They never do. They never pick up the microphone. They just shout from their mum's back bedroom. Flair working with XRP. I don't know about that. Have you done a video on how to invest using Roth IRA? I'd like to learn about that. That's a good one. Essentially, you can trade for free on your IRA. The Roth IRA is right for me. You need to talk to your CPA or accountant and find what's right for you. You don't have tax lots because there's no tax. All right? You can't select lots. You should be able to, but they don't allow you on, at least on Robinhood anyway. And you can trade for free. But remember, it's designed to be the money left in there. Don't be confused. Don't be confused with money being in there, in and out of stocks, and removing it from the IRA. You can buy and sell and trade as much as you want. It's when you take the money out of the IRA back into the bank, that's when you'll get penalties. It's designed to be left there by a certain number of years. Everyone's different. 3, 5 years, whatever it might be. So you can buy and trade, but don't put money in there that you need to take out to pay for your holiday. Right? If you are desperate for money, of course, then take it out, use the money, but you'll pay tax and redemption fees and all the rest of it. All right. Tesla doing good today. Yes. Wrapping XRP for DeFi. I don't know about that. Apocalypse. New member. Would you buy back XRP if BlackRock files for an ETF? BlackRock have filed for an ETF and there will be a BlackRock ETF. No, I'm not going to buy back because an ETF comes out. This is the problem with the crypto community. They think when an ETF comes out, it's going to rally. It's not. We had an ETF XRP last week. Nothing happened. In fact, it went down. What is interesting to me is when Ripple bring out their bank and then they lock up all their ETF, their XRP into reserves. That is the value of XRP there. That's why you buy XRP, not for an ETF. That's what people keep doing. They don't know how ETFs works, but yet they keep thinking, if I buy XRP, it's about an ETF. It's got nothing to do with an ETF. All right? People keep saying that all the time. I'm buying XRP because it'll explode when an ETF comes out. I bet you don't even know what an ETF is or what it does. All right? That's a mistake people make all the time. Anyway. Morning from Sao Paulo. Got married on Saturday, so I actually don't care about XRP's glitch and the markets for a bit. Been right, yeah, wonderful stuff. Congratulations to you on your marriage. Wonderful stuff. Congratulations to you. Hello from Chicago. I've been watching you for several months now and would love to have a membership. New to the market, both crypto. Well, there you go. There's the link to becoming a member. $2.99, you become a member. All right. You've got lots of different choices. The most popular is Electrum. Let me end the poll now. So what is your membership? 166 votes. Bronze, 57%. Silver, 8%. Electrum, 21%. Gold or above, 14%. Thank you for taking part in that. Just talking about XRP is too simplistic. It's almost its distraction. Interesting. Awesome. Don't know what that means. Congratulations to you. Yes, bought Coca-Cola and Enphase. Good luck to you. Hi, Martyn from Australia. Just moved here from Weymouth. I know Weymouth very well. Cameron Smith. I produced One Night in Vegas, my theatre show at the Weymouth Pavilion at the end of the pier for 6 years straight. Every week throughout July and August, I put in One Night in Vegas. You can go into the archives of the Pavilion Theatre in Weymouth and you will see that we were the most successful one-night show they've ever had in the Weymouth Pavilion. And we were there for about 5 or 6 years, and we were there every year for July and August at the end of the pavilion. I believe they've taken. I believe the theatre's. It may have been taken down now. I've not been back to Weymouth for years. It was. We were last there about 10 years ago. So my information is 10 years old. I don't know if the theatre is still there. Added Joby. Very interesting. Everyone took, I don't know about that. Ledger is forcing me to sell all my crypto in one lot now, so I have to wait for exit. But yes, you do. You do, Seth. This is why I'm not a fan. Everyone says, oh, you got to do this. And I'm like, it's not black and white. Only if you think that your account's not secure. If you've got an email for your account that you don't share, a password that you don't share, two-factor authentication that you don't share, you're pretty solid, really. You know, that's one of the problems with buying crypto directly and then not understanding it. I can't subscribe to your Discord group because it won't let me verify either way. There's no reason. If you can't verify, it's because either your email is blacklisted, you need to create a new Google account or Apple account, or your phone has an issue. I don't know. There's no reason why not. It works. We've got members all over the world. I don't know why that would be. Same with my Doge, but I'm up on that, so all good there. Thank you for the membership. Oh, you just upgraded, thank you. Only 14% gold members. Yes, it's a very elite club, Moy. Which you are part of. I think people just comprehend that this man's circumstances have changed, therefore his investment strategy had to change. I think people just can't comprehend that this man's circumstances have changed, therefore, yes, my circumstances have changed. You're absolutely right. XRP song. XRP. Always believe in your flow. Go. You have to play a safe game with the heated market. If not, loss will be inevitable. 1970 Buckley, giving away loads of memberships. Thank you, 1970. The person that said the XRP is locked up sounds like he borrowed against his XRP, which can be done when you borrow against it. It's locked up. I can't comment. I don't know what they've done. Thank you, Susan, for explaining. You get 5%. Not interested in 5%. I don't invest on any crypto that would not make me a 3x, a 300%. I would not invest in anything that doesn't deliver me more than the S&P. I mean, what's the sense of that? You can earn 13% a year on the S&P. I make about 20% a year on the S&P by doing tax lots. Why would you just lock up your money to earn 5%? What is the point of that? I don't know why anyone would do that. Can you show us some of your stocks and average price on each stock? Can I show you? I certainly can. What do you want to see? So my Ethereum. I've got Ethereum because it's currently locked up. It's staked. Now, I just said to you, I don't like staking or locking money up. So you're going to go, well, you got that staked. Yes, I do. I have it staked because I don't want to sell it.
Hardy Bucks has become a member.
Thank you very much, Hardy Bucks. I've got it staked so I can earn money on it as well as the growth. But I'm in the process of unstaking it so I can sell all of it. I want to buy. I want to come out of crypto for now and re-enter it. It's not the right time. I'm buying defensive. So I've got nothing in XRP. I've sold all that. I've got nothing in Bitcoin. I've sold all that. I've got nothing in Doge. I never did. It's just a bit of dust. All right. It's called crypto dust. My VU, the S&P 500, I have got 33% of my portfolio, $160,000 in the S&P, and I'm up insane amounts of money. Oh, Leah, is that my tea? Thank you very much. Thank you. How are you? All right. Which mug have we got today? It's Brad Garlinghouse, XRP mug. There you go. Look at that. That's the official XRP logo, by the way, which we pay a license fee. If you go to Martyn Lucas shop, martynlucasshop.com, there's the shop. You can get all our official XRP merchandise. And we have the official logo. Right, so there is VU. Coca-Cola, it's not showing my average right now just because I got a free share of VU of Coca-Cola yesterday, or at least $5 of it anyway. My average is, you can see I've got $300,000 and on my Roth IRA I've got another 40 grand, so about $340,000 I've got in Coca-Cola. So 340 grand, and I'm down $1,000. So basically, it's the average is where it is today, isn't it? It's like within a spitting distance of 66.46. Let's call it 66.50. I can't see it on the screen because of that free share until it settles, but that's what I've got. And vertical aerospace, I've got $1,000 invested. I'm up 27.5%. I'm not selling it. It's a very risky play. It's just simply I want to own the business. And then in my Roth IRA, I'm 100% in Coca-Cola. 100%, the whole thing. If you click on that, 100%. If you scroll down, it says 99.07. And I'm down very slightly. So there it is. All right. Okay, did that answer everything? There's my crypto. There's the whole thing. There you go. Right, Coca-Cola is medium risk reward. Dividend is a decent 0.5 quarterly. Jeffrey Diamond, 3% a year is... Oh, yeah. Oh, 50 cents. Yeah, 51 cents. You're saying Coca-Cola is medium risk reward. I would say it's much better than that because we've got a 20% gain this year plus the 3% dividend. So the fact that it's not only going to make me about 100 grand this year, which it will, it'll also protect my portfolio when the crash occurs and people will buy it because of that. So I don't think it's a medium to risk. I think it's high reward, no risk. We can't do tax lots in the UK, can we? It depends on your brokerage. You certainly can trade tax-free on your ISA. So yes, I learned tax lots from you and been making money ever since. Yes, so many people missed that out. Flair can now wrap XRP. Thank you. I can't verify that. You're not a member. You can't use tax lots in the UK. So is every UK investor stupid then? Right. Well, you're a bit stupid by saying that because even though you can't tax lots, do you understand what a lot is? So many people get confused about this, right? Robinhood provides tax lots. It's what it's called in the US. In the UK, it's called lots. You can trade tax-free on your IRA. Nearly all brokerages have lots. They don't call them tax lots, but essentially that's what they are. A lot is when you can decide which lot to sell. A lot of brokerages simplify it because they just want you to trade. They don't care whether you make money or not. They want you to trade. They make money when you trade. It's what a brokerage does. It's not a charity. It's a business, all right? It makes money from you trading. So the way this works is when you buy crypto or a stock, every single time you buy it, there's always a lot. Always. Every brokerage is. There's a lot. You buy here at this price. It's how they identify the lot, how it settles in your account, how it accounts for short-term capital gains, long-term capital gains. There's always a lot. But what people make the mistake of doing is when they go into their crypto, more so with crypto, but stocks as well, what they do is they go buy or sell. That's it. They do a limit order, a trail stop order, stop loss, which is the worst thing you can do. Stop losses are literally for idiots. Stop losses only benefit the brokerage. People do that. Oh, well, it saves my account. It doesn't save your account. You always sell for a loss, and you always, well, not always necessarily sell for a loss, but you sell when the stock goes down. Always. And it's because you don't know what you own. Oh, yeah, but it protects me. It doesn't protect. It's an insurance policy guaranteed to lose you money. It's designed for the brokerage to make money. So you don't buy and sell those ways. What you do is you sell with lots. In America, it's called tax lots on Robinhood, but another account is called a lot. You choose which stock you want to choose, which lot you want to sell. Why do you do that? Breaking news: Honda is ending production of Acura EV. Okay, that's not a big deal. No, that's not a big deal. I thought they were ending production in the US. They are, but for one model. Honda is not making the Acura EV anymore in the United States, but it's one model. It's a big deal though. When Trump says everyone's building in America, Honda are now ending their production of the Acura EV, which was made by GM in the US. They're going back to Japan. So just saying. Anyway, so you can choose a lot. Now, the reason why you choose a lot is you want to make sure that you sell for a profit if you want to make a profit. You don't always want to make a profit. Sometimes you just want to sell the higher ones and trade them for the lower ones so you can acquire more stock. That's how I've managed to grow my portfolio without having to earn more money. So there you go. So daily bite-sized facts. You can't use tax lots in the UK. So is every UK investor stupid then? Well, I think I've explained it. You can't use tax lots in the UK. I think so for sure. It's not an issue currently. I've just explained that. Do you have a class on how to do tax lots for members? Yes, I do. I've done 2 extensive videos. What you do is go onto YouTube and you type Martyn Lucas Investor, Martyn Lucas, Investor, and then go tax lots. There you go. And what do you get? How to always win, XRP and Bitcoin. There you go. There it is. How to always win on XRP and Bitcoin. And there's another one. Tax lots right there. So, yeah, there you go. Tax lots. And if you also do the same thing, Martyn Lucas Investor, this is an important one because 1 billion of crypto got liquidated 2 days ago, and more is going to happen today, I'm sure. Margin call. Type in margin and margin call. Oh, not magic, margin. Margin call. Right, there you go. Margin call. There you go. Margin call. Got margin called live on the show to demonstrate what would happen, how it works. I've got lots of little shorts. There you go. Margin call. Okie dokie. Does that help? Hopefully that helps you. So there's your answer, Ahmad. Prayers for your wife. Thank you. 15 years old, I'll be 75. Be crazy to look back at this. Yeah, can you imagine? I've already got people leaving comments on those videos in 15 years' time. Don't believe me? I'll show you. Right, look at this. Giving everyone the chance to be part of history. Up on the homepage of the channel, upcoming live streams. There's our giveaway. That's the day we give away 2,000, if not 3. There is the 1 million. People have already left comments. Look at that. New members coming in to watch it in 2 years' time. Live chat. Oh, the chat's gone away. Well, it obviously deletes after a certain point. Go back and leave a comment. Mark yourself in history. This is in 725 days' time. 1 million subscribers. All right, there's that one. And there's another one. Now, I can't put it 15 years out. It won't let me. So I've had to go 2 years. This is the first 1 billion. All right. I can't make it 15 years out. It won't let me. So go and leave a comment there and you can mark yourself in history. Your future self. Lockheed. Nice with the dividend. Yes. And, but defensive worries me a bit though, because it's up and then it's down. I love this channel. I'm proud to be a member of this community. Praying for you. And thank you, John Williams. That's kind of you. I don't think Martyn really understands very much about crypto. No, I know nothing about it. I just talk to Bank of America who buy XRP. I talk to Ripple. I talk to CEOs. I have a whole CEO series. A couple of my trolls keep reporting, Martyn doesn't talk to CEOs. Martyn doesn't talk to hedge fund managers. Martyn doesn't talk to Ripple. Martyn doesn't talk to Bank of America. Martyn doesn't talk to the brokerage down the road in Dallas. Martyn doesn't talk to Robinhood. And Martyn doesn't talk to a White House press room contact. Except, if you're a member, which my trolls aren't, of course, in the members only, you will see our CEO interviews. I talk to CEOs all the time. And on the show, I've literally called them up live on my show. Somebody once wanted to know about Mobix, and I literally texted and phoned the Mobix CEO live on the show. And I do have these contacts and I do talk to them all the time, and say what you like, but it is what it is. The S&P is going down. At the beginning of my show today, oh, you're an idiot, you're talking rubbish. Well, there it is. The S&P is going down today. And in a minute, I'll be saying again, I'm beating the market again. Coca-Cola is going up. So there you go. So Premium Links says, I don't think Martyn, you misspelt my name correctly, but that's okay. Doesn't know much about crypto. Nope, I know nothing about it. I'm an idiot. Love watching this channel and great information. Ronald B, thank you. Chris, thank you for saying that. It only makes sense for Martyn because of his life situation. It makes sense from his perspective, and he's only looking out for others that may be in the same boat. XRP song. How many times are you going to do this? XRP, always believe in your flow. All right, that's the last time. Next time, you got to become a member. I won't do it again for you unless you remember. Watch Jake Claver for Market Crash on YouTube. I love the way people come in and promote other channels. I love it. It's hilarious. I bought Coca-Cola last week. Thanks for the heads up, Martyn. You're very welcome. Good luck to you. So is everyone from the UK stupid? I'm from the UK. I've already said I'm stupid. Absolutely. Is everyone? Why are you asking? Why are you asking just a silly question? I'm trying to explain how it works, and you just want to create an argument. Are you saying everyone from the UK is stupid? Well, clearly everybody must be stupid, right? Right? 80 million people must all be stupid. I tell you what, I've lived in England all my life. I've got my home in Cornwall. I've grown up in England. I tell you what, there are a lot of stupid people, and there's a lot of smart people too. But I don't remember at any point that I've said everyone in England is stupid. But congratulations for trying to create an argument out of nothing. Not advice. Klarna will become the Robinhood of consumer credit. Thank you, Jeffrey. I must say, the Russian agenda and the "Are you a Democrat?" that doesn't make sense. What do you mean? Really made us moderators look bad. How stupid! Martyn isn't a today's Democrat. I could say more. I also do not trust Bitcoin because of the same. Susan, let me read this again. Susan says, I must say, the Russian agenda. And you are a Democrat, really? I don't understand what you mean. Really made us moderates look bad. Martyn isn't a today's Democrat. I could say more. I also do trust Bitcoin. I don't really understand that. I don't know what you mean by that. Good morning. Any news on space? I just put out. Did I put some space? No, not yet. I need to do that actually. All-time high on Hood. Yes. Good morning, Martyn and family. Put crypto is going up a little bit. Let's have a quick look. Yes, it is. Great. He did sell his portfolio as he says before the dump. We need to find reasons for not to believe him. He did sell all his portfolio as he says before the dump. We need to find reasons for not to believe him. Okay. Long 70 calls. Be good, not advice. Yeah, I don't believe in options though, as you know. Oh, 1970 Buckley. 1970 Buckley has just said, all anyone needs to do is to verify the concern with Russia and crypto is go and watch the finance. Yeah, she's absolutely right. Yes, it was all out there. Yeah. Please, Trump, don't say anything about crypto. Fermi, IPO is available. Thank you for that. Just put 25% on my portfolio in Coca-Cola. I'm already foreseeing a pullback in the S&P. I agree with you, Evan Bowles. And I think you've bought a great business at a great time, by the way. Just wanted people to be able to go watch. I figure you saw it. Yes, I did. I did see it. Thank you for sharing that, 1970. Yes, I have seen Pfizer. Ah, there you go. Got a calendar to schedule. Matthew, now what you do is you simply do a super chat, and the higher the super chat, it gets done higher up the list. Yesterday, live on the show, Brian Bynum did a $100 super chat. We stopped the show and we did his straight away. He had an hour-long video, a full-on thing. That's very rare. Very few people do that. Most people do $10, $20. If you do $20, if you do $20, I'll be able to do your review on Friday. Not tomorrow, as I'm taking Leah to the hospital, but on Friday. That's because that'll be the #1 highest super chatted review. That'll be done on Friday. So that's how it works. Martyn, in your opinion, do you see the crash coming before like a V-shaped recovery or drawn down? Well, no, a crash is not the same as a macro condition. When we had the V-shaped recovery, that was when we had the drop because of Trump and all the tariffs. That was different. That was a macro condition, had nothing to do with the companies. It was just everybody selling because Trump created some chaos for a while, which was great. I bought that dip right at the bottom and I made 70 grand in a few weeks. It was great. Brilliant opportunity. The market correcting because it's overselling or a carry trade is very different, right? Very, very different. It could take months to recover. So we're talking about very different things. Be nice to have access to a calendar schedule for booking appointments. Oh, do you mean, Matthew, are you a gold member? Do you wish to book a schedule time with me for your one-on-one call that we can do? If you want that, we can schedule that live on the show. You don't have to have a calendar. You just ask me in the show and I'll do it live on the show. I've booked in rum. That's now done. Beans on toast. You must have a Russian finance minister says. You trust what a finance minister says. No, that's the point. I think what she's saying, the fact they've even mentioned it. What's actually happening is Russia are trying to make out America trying to do this thing with crypto. They want us to do it. They want us to do it. This is what Trump's walking into. This is what I've been saying now for the longest time. This is what worries me. Coca-Cola, 20% down would be a $60. Is that what you're targeted by more? Coca-Cola, 20% down would be $60. Coca-Cola is not going 20% down. No. Sean John. The overall stock market will go down 20%. Coca-Cola isn't going down 20%. It's going to make 20% this year. It's going to go up 20% this year. Not down 20%. It's already 8% down. All right. And remember, if the stock market goes down 20%, Coca-Cola will barely move 3 or 4% down. All right. I like rum. Yes, I used to broadcast on Rumble. It doesn't make anybody any money, though. It's pointless. Fermi, not familiar with the company, started a year ago. Coca-Cola, No, that's not what I said, Sean John. The very opposite. What's for dinner tonight? No bloody idea. Trust God and you can't go wrong, says Michael Ballard. You can't say one bad thing towards the president. Some people are just too fragile. Left-wing mainstream media has divided USA. I think American people have divided America just by all the bad, silly comments that are being made. Everyone's doing it. X is full of it. Everybody from every side is just too busy shouting at each other. Left-wing mainstream media has divided the USA, says Craig. I'm pretty sure it's one side thinks the other side doesn't like them. I know many people who do not hate anyone, which everyone would just stop to talk. Yes, so do I, Matthew. That's what this channel is all about. I'm trying to engage with everyone. What price dip are you looking for, Coca-Cola? I've already bought it. I bought $340,000. I'm extremely happy. All right. I've already bought the bottom. I'm in here. I bought actually, the lowest I bought was 65. Was it 65? 65.90, I think it was yesterday. When was it? Yeah. 65.92. That was the lowest I bought. Yeah, I'm already in. It's already oversold. I just buy more if it goes lower. But I've got 340 grand. I can't really buy much more, can I really? But yeah, it's looking really good now. Nobody talks anymore. Your community not much different, honestly. Nobody talks anymore. Your community not much different, honestly. Matthew, what do you mean? Everyone talks here. I'm talking to you. I've invited trolls this morning to call into my show and be live on the show. They all declined. Not one single person wanted to call in. I give everyone the chance to have a voice. I have spent 3 hours reading every single comment. Every single comment. I've read every single comment and replied to everyone. You sold all your crypto at the most bullish time ever. ETFs don't do nothing. Why is everybody so obsessed with ETFs? We just had an ETF, nothing happened. Why is everybody focused on that? You should be focused on how XRP makes money. XRP makes money with the Ripple Bank. That's where the money comes from. You're just reading what people are saying on X. That's all you're doing. You're just over and over again telling me that you're just using catchphrases. It's not a bullish time because we've got ETFs. The train has left the station. I said that already. Listen to Martyn, but you are in control to buy, sell, or do nothing. It's not difficult. Spot ETFs absolutely affect price respectfully. No, they don't. No, they don't. What does an ETF do? It allows an institution to buy crypto where they couldn't before. That's what it allows people to do. It doesn't make the price of the asset go up in value. It doesn't make XRP make any money. It doesn't set up a Ripple Bank. It doesn't do anything. It just allows people to buy things they couldn't buy before. Now, that's great if they want to buy it. But you saying an ETF just makes it more valuable, it doesn't. It potentially makes the price go up. But you see, that's gambling and guessing. I am focused on the Ripple Bank. That's how it actually makes money. People are focusing here on what makes money and price as two completely separate things. Price is not value. Faxman official demo. Ripple Bank is what will make X. Correct. That is how it makes money. That's what I'm interested in. That's why I talk to Ripple. I'm personally learning a lot. So happy I'm following you, Martyn. Official demo. Thank you very much indeed. I'm learning a lot too. What not to do. Oops. I made a mistake. Voted Electrum. I am a standard sub for now. Okay, no worries. Much love. How about Oracle and SoftBank? Oracle's got overbought in nuts. Oracle's got overbought. The price of AI has got carried away. XRP is doing nice today, up 3.81. Very nice indeed. I spoke to an air show in Denmark. They reckon we are many years away from... Yes, it is a long-term investment. Absolutely. That's why it's a good time to buy it now. But that's why I only put $1,000 in. That's why it can be a 20x. So I don't need to put thousands in. $1,000, leave it alone, come back in 5 years, 20 grand. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ollie. Jazz music. When you say Ripple Bank, do you expect it to shoot up when banking license is approved? Yes. Yes, I do. But more importantly than announcing the Ripple Bank is Ripple saying they're going to use XRP as their reserve, like gold. Then boom, XRP flies. Yes. Best song on Spotify. What's the best song on Spotify? Hardy Bucks became a member. Been a subscriber for a long time. Remember, always appreciate your comments, thoughts and prayers. That's very kind of you, Hardy Bucks. Thank you. Cut and trim the grass. Says Stephen. Fermi IPO. Would you be interested? No, I don't think IPOs are doing that great, especially if we're going to have a downturn. Always a risk in investing. There always is. But you can mitigate risks. If we do get a pullback, it looks like it would probably be around 10% because we've already had a drop this year of 20%. So based on chart history, it would be smaller. Chart history is not going to work in this particular instance. Again, you're looking at chart history. What I am doing is I'm looking at valuation. All I do, I say this over and over again, I buy when something is under its value. That's it. That's what I do. That's all I do, over and over again, and it obviously works. Fidelity is not called tax-locked, it's called sell-specific. There we go. There we go. That's exactly what I was saying a few moments ago. It's called, they've got different names for it, sell-specific. Here we go.
He donated $2 through a super chat. XRP song.
XRP, always believe in your flow. You've got the strength. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. So Coca-Cola is now going up again. Thank you for showing your stocks always. Ask me anything. Call into the show. Thoughts on, I don't know anything about that one. I've got to be honest. However, no revenue. I've not even looked at it. Robinhood UK app did have a sell tax option. Tried using it. Never worked. Spoke to support adjusted and who adjusted said lot, but the option has now gone. Oh, is that right? Martyn trusts a CEO. Martyn trusts a CEO. Okay. Make of that as you will. Should be buying water and canning machines. Oh dear, apocalypse. Yeah, that's a great way to invest. I smile every time you play the song. Hope you're well. Hope feeling comes to your wife. Can't imagine the pressure. It is tough, I'll be honest. I'm really, really tired at the moment. Yeah. Martyn, please stop wasting yours and our time talking about trolls. Well, it's important to address everybody in the house, Jeffrey on. Solid choice. Just bought Coca-Cola. Let's see what happens. Martyn, also not investing in nuclear bunkers, not a real investor. Yeah. Margin. Yep. That's all he ever says. Will XRP go down again? Well, it certainly will if the market sells off. And the fact XRP, Coca-Cola is going up now, yeah, I think it's inevitable. Martyn, have you heard from RAP? No, I haven't. Scott was on the show, as you know, the CEO, and then he disappeared. Martyn, I'm up on Doge. What do you think? Instead of selling all, but rather pull my initial investment, 100 plot profit, and leave the rest for house money. Well, Seth, there's several ways of looking at this. Dogecoin is a gamble. It's just a speculative gamble. You've made $100. If you'd won the lottery, would you put your money on the horse again? You wouldn't, would you? You'd walk away. If you put money in a one-armed bandit at Vegas, and won, would you walk away? Well, if you would, then maybe there's your answer. If, however, you believe in meme coin season is about to start in October and Bitcoin is, Doge is going to go at 1,000%, fine. That's gambling. If you think the market's about to crash, well, Dogecoin will go down 90%. If you're asking me what I would do, it's exactly what I have just done. If I'd made $100 on something that has no value whatsoever, Dogecoin, I'd take my $100 profit and I buy Coca-Cola now, a business that I know I can own forever, that will earn me money forever, that's oversold, that it's a no-brainer to me. However, you know, can you make more money on Dogecoin if it pops up? Well, of course you can. But you see, I'm not looking to make money and then having to sell big money and pay tax. I'm looking on building a portfolio that will pay me and earn me money for the next 20, 30 years.
1970 Buckley has become a member. For one of your ladies' nights, please learn I Like to Teach the World to Sing 1971 LP.
Right.
Very timely given what the world is going through. Musical notes emoji.
Let me write that down. A song request.
Eurazin42 has become a member.
Another new member. Hello there. I'd like to teach the world to sing. Okay, song request. These take time to do. I can't just do them. You know, there's lots to do in my life. I will do my best to do that for you. Okay, I guess you can call me a scalper in crypto. It seems to be the only way to profit, but you only get glued, but you got to be glued to computer monitors. Well, not necessarily. You can set limit orders to sell at certain levels, but again, that doesn't really help you. I prefer to understand what's going on in the news. All jokes aside, though, I bought XRP future for $3 at 1,000x leverage. Did what? I bought XRP future at 1,000x leverage. So if it falls to $2, I lose my $100 when they MC me. Margin call me. But when it goes up to $10, that's a pretty profit. Well, Potato Dono, I wish you the best. That's not for me. That's gambling. I don't gamble. I don't think you have to gamble to make money. The way I look at it is this. Crypto is already an extremely volatile asset that can make you thousands of % profit. Why on earth would you want to pour gas on the fire? Pour gas on the S&P, pour gas on Coca-Cola to amplify gains of a good business. But when you've already got a crypto asset which can promise you thousands of % profit, why on earth is that not enough for you? Why on earth would you risk it? So when it goes down by a small amount, you get wiped out. And you just said, if it goes down to 2, you lose your money. You've got 1,000x. If you've got 1,000x and you bought at $3, I would have said if it goes down to 299, 9.99999, you lose all your money on 1,000x. I don't know. I'm not looking at your information, but my experience of someone telling me they have gotten a 1,000x leverage, that's normally like half a cent, and they're wiped out. That's what happened a couple of days ago. I would never do that. That's like playing Russian roulette with every single gun. Every barrel is loaded with a bullet. You're asking to be wiped out. And why would you do that? If you already think, I mean, if you bought XRP, you wouldn't buy any crypto unless you think it's going to 3x. There's no point, is there? If you can just buy the S&P and earn 30 or even 20% a year if you do tax lots and you trade wisely, if you can make 20% a year and then compound the 20%, you'll make millions just by buying the S&P. So why on earth would you buy a crypto and then throw 1,000x leverage on it? It's already going to make you, in your opinion, 10 times, 100 times the S&P. So why would you even want to risk it? All you do is you buy it under value, whatever price you think is the value, and then buy more when you can lower your average and then use tax lot selling to trim on the way up. Why would you even consider throwing margin at it? That seems crazy, pointlessly daft to me. So I know you're saying all jokes aside, but it sounds to me what you're doing is extremely risky and not even necessary. New members, thank you so much indeed. Let me tell everybody now as I finish what you get for the members. Oh dear, Mr. Potato, that is not investing. No, that is absolutely not. I'm aware, but it's cheaper than a flight to Vegas. But you might as well just flush your money down the toilet. Anyway, I'm in Coca-Cola because of you. A Viper. No, because of you. Not because of me. I hope you read the information and studied it wisely. But I wish you the very, very best. Right, I'm going to end this show. I've gone through 3 hours. I've answered every single comment, every question. Why pour gas on the fire? Because the fire goes whoosh and it looks pretty. And it's 1,000x leverage for one lot. So it's more than 10x. You've lost me. That's just way too complicated. I don't need to invest like that. I wish you the best. That's just gambling on steroids. I don't even want to encourage it. It's not good. It's not a good way to invest. All right. So it's not for me. Good luck to you though. There we go. My Coca-Cola has gone green again. And I'm beating the market again. All right. Another great day. Another great day of some good information, some nonsense, but we're beating the market again. We're making money again. We're beating them. Yeah. Oh dear. It is what it is. Yeah. The market is down 0.49. There it is. The S&P is now starting to gain some speed at the crash. Those of you that said it's not coming, it's inevitable. Look at that. That's 2 days now. Boom, boom. That's 1% a day now. That's 2% now. 2%. It's now the beginning of a correction and gaining momentum. You believe it, you don't believe it, makes no odds. Oh dear God. I'm tired. I'm going to get off. I'm going to make this video.
Warwick's Finest has become a member. Hi from the biggest state of Rhode Island. XRP song.
XRP song. XRP. Always believe in your flow. All right. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. Here we go. So. Crash predicted, crash beginning. It's happening. Just because you don't want it to be, it is. Yesterday, the S&P was down nearly 1%. It's doing it again today. This is the beginning of a correction, and then we'll move into a crash. Whether you like it or whether you don't, it's happening. I don't know what to say. People just want to believe what they want to believe. I've read the numbers. I've took the abuse for it. It is what it is, and it's just the beginning. And when it starts to gain momentum, crypto is going down 50 or 80%. I know you don't like that I've sold my crypto, but when I make over $100,000 on my Coca-Cola, which I will make by the end of this year, I can buy back all the XRP you could possibly imagine. So there we go. It is what it is. The numbers never lie. They are there clearly. And my favorite phrase on the show, which I like to say all the time, I'm beating the market again. A video you must now go and watch. If you are investing in XRP or Bitcoin, most of you Most of you are making huge mistakes when you trade, not using lots. Because why? You're putting it on your ledger or your cold wallet and then bringing it back and the lots are wiped out. And you can't trade wisely. You can't sell the right lots to buy back and acquire more. So even when you think you're winning, you're losing. This is not a simple game. Remember, the brokerage just want you to trade. They don't care whether you make money, lose, or whatever. They just want you to trade and move money in and out, backwards and forwards. Remember, ledgers and cold wallets are all businesses within their own businesses to get you to buy stuff, do stuff. We shared a video this morning at showing you how you can lose money over and over again by using your wallet and using it unwisely. There you go. I hope you've all enjoyed the show today. This is being made during a live stream. I am going to end it for real this time, folks. So thank you very much indeed. I'll see you all back in a short while. Thank you very much indeed. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Go and watch the XRP video, How Not to Lose with Your Ledger. And whether you like it or not, the markets are going down. Coca-Cola is going up, and I'll buy back more Bitcoin and more XRP when it's the right time to do so. It doesn't have to be popular, but I will win. And I will say again tomorrow, I'm beating the market again. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description, pinned to the comments. Over here and over here, I'll put the video you want to go and watch about XRP and how not to trade and how to do it wisely. And down here, I'll put something else that would be of some interest. That's it from me. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, folks, we are really out of here now. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I hope you've all had some fun. I hope you've all made some money. I feel like Michael Burry sometimes. I really do. The amount of people that thought that guy was an idiot. The amount of people who thought that guy was an idiot. Yeah, there you go. I'm up for the first time now. Now we're off to the races with 350 grand compounding now. All I got to do now is sit back and watch that gain. $1,046 a month in dividends, 20% by the end of the year. Everyone's going to start chasing, and I haven't got to buy a single share to make 100 grand. That is a good feeling. That is a great feeling. In fact, I'm going to make one final video. I've only got a couple of minutes. I've got to go. Got meeting Ed in a minute. But I'm going to make one final video. How to make $100,000 pretty much guaranteed by the end of this year. And we're September the 24th now. That's not very long away, is it? Just a few months. Coca-Cola. I've been banging on about this for ages. I've been ringing the alarm bells for ages. And it's unpopular. People don't like it. It already tells me I'm onto a winner, the fact it's unpopular. Let me explain why I've done this. I'm a value investor. These are my trades, these are my wins, and I've only lost 3 times, and they were all done on purpose, to lose on purpose, to demonstrate my conviction to you, my LucasAdes, to do the right thing. I've sold all my crypto, I've trimmed my S&P, and I bought $340,000 worth of Coca-Cola. $250,000 with margin. No one could be more bullish than that. Why have I done it? Well, I've done it because I read numbers, and I've been studying numbers now for 4 years. And CEOs are trimming. The stock market is overbought. The S&P is nearly 28 times earnings. There's bubbles all over the place. I am a great believer in AI. I'm a great believer in the S&P is the best thing you can buy. But you have to know how to reposition. You have to know how to tax lot and trim and recognize when we're overbought. We are overbought. Selling the market and putting it in cash is the worst thing you can do. So what do you do? Do you buy bonds? Do you stick it in cash? What do you do? Well, I don't do that. I look for great businesses that can always make me money. I don't rely on anyone buying Coca-Cola stock. I don't need you to go out and buy Coca-Cola stock at all. Crypto does. It needs everyone to buy it. Doesn't produce anything. It wants you to buy it. And at a time when we are literally at the edge of a cliff edge with the Federal Reserve, Trump taking on Bitcoin to pay off the national debt and then getting dumped by Satoshi, I've been telling you all about that on previous videos, we are at the edge of a crisis. Forget that. And if you don't believe any of that stuff, you do understand the S&P has 27 times earnings. That's insane. We are so overbought, it's crazy. I'm bullish. I've made lots of money this year. Remember, I've always said it's easier to make money. The hard part is to keep it. So I've got to trim, and I've trimmed, and I bought Coca-Cola. Now, why did I buy Coca-Cola? A lot of people have said, why don't you just buy an ETF? Or why don't you just put it in cash and earn 4%? The reason is my opinions are shared by 18 other analysts that I value. And they all say the same as me. 18 to 20% left in Coca-Cola this year. For me, that's nearly 40% because I've doubled it with margin. On top of that, a 3% dividend. Because it doesn't rely on you buying the stock. It's built on the value of the business. It's oversold. Everybody sold Coca-Cola to buy tech. Everything has gone up and up and up. I've always said J&J and Coca-Cola gets used as cash piggy banks. Until it doesn't. Until someone smashes the piggy bank. And that's what's been happening. Been selling and selling and selling, down, 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 and everything is great. I'm looking at a forward PE of around 21. That's phenomenal. That's getting very close to my emergency buying position of the S&P. I like it. On top of that, you've got the 3% dividend. It's a dividend king, over 60 years of increasing and paying out dividends, and their growth is set for this year to go up higher. Their margins are increasing, and most importantly, if you understand the stock market, you will understand this. This is why you always remain in the market. Even if a business goes sideways and makes no money at all, or it just stands still, and that's not what Coke's doing, it's increasing. Even if a business goes sideways, its share price goes up. Why? Because money becomes devalued and share prices go up. It's why the stock market always goes up over time. So if you own a great business that is oversold, that's defensive, where money will come flooding back to as we start to leave tech, and it pays you a good dividend, and it's a well-run business, and it's growing, and its margins are increasing, it's kind of a no-brainer, really. It's just not very popular. Well, there it is. Coca-Cola is outperforming the S&P right now. I'm beating the market again by switching to Coca-Cola. I've sold my crypto to buy this, and it's just a matter of time before this makes me 100 grand just this year. And then I can start buying back the S&P. I can start buying back crypto and XRP and Bitcoin and so on and so forth when I've made a ton of money by doing this. So there you go. I'm not trying to encourage you to buy. It doesn't matter to me whether you buy or not, because the stock makes money. It doesn't rely on anyone buying the share price. In fact, the lower the price goes, the more I'll buy. I hope I can own $500,000, if not $1 million of Coca-Cola. Imagine if I could. I would earn about 2.5 grand a month on dividends. Fantastic. 24 grand a year to do nothing, just to own it, and then make 20% this year. I'm very happy with that. More happy with that than I can trim and use some excess profit to buy something more speculative. So I don't rely on you buying it. I'm not trying to pump and dump it or whatever. I want to own it, and that's it. I'll trim on the way up, of course. You always got to do that. But there it is. And even if no one buys it back, by default, the share price will go up. And even if that doesn't work, which it will, the company are already starting and rolling out another buyback. So either way, I'm going to win. I wish everybody the best. Go and check out my other videos. I've just put in a video about the crash, and I've also put out a video about XRP and crypto. Everyone's trading it wrong. They're putting it on their ledgers and they're losing their lots, and then they lose money when they bring it back. Very important video to go and watch. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description, and we're giving away $2,000. Why? Because we make money. We can afford to give it away. And our training programs are also free because we make money. We don't sell those things either. Over here and down here, other things that you'll find useful. Until next time, as always, buy it, don't buy it, makes a difference. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right then, folks, I'm out of here. Thank you very much indeed. I'll see you all back in a bit. Bye. Nice call. Tech is not a bubble. Tech is the future. Yep, of course, Clyde Brooks. Yep, I agree. Tech is the future. I had $500,000 of it at the S&P a few weeks ago. I've trimmed. I believe it. However, not at 27 times earnings, I don't. And if you don't understand that, I'm sorry. I mean, Martyn's about the membership. I saw before I was saying you gave 5 members away, not right. Anyway, I mean, Martyn, about the membership, I saw before was saying you, yes, we gave away 5 memberships. We gave about 10 memberships away today, actually, to people. Yes, but I don't know how they activate it. How you activate it, or activate membership, it's just there. If you want to upgrade it, you mean, there is the membership link. Just go on. If you are on an iOS device, iPad or iPhone, simply select a browser, desktop version, and you can upgrade to Electrum, which is what most people do. I made 49 grand since January, probably 15 or 25 next. Great. Congratulations, Stephen. And I still know Mark, and I still to Mark nicknames, and I still to Mark, I don't know what that means. Anyway, I'm done. I'm out of here. Thank you ever so much indeed. Good luck, everybody. I'll see you back later. Whatever it is you're doing, hug someone, tell them you love them, and take care of yourselves. I'll see you back in a bit. This really is the end. It'll take you now to, I believe, the extra channel. Am I right? Let me make sure. You got 24 hours a day support on the extra channel. No, it wasn't set there, so let me do that now. There you go. And I'll give you the link. This is, we are showing Trump at the moment. This is my restream from earlier. Okay, so this is what you missed. It's live chat. You can support each other 24 hours a day. Chat is a separate channel. It's 99 cents, as cheap as you can make it to be a member. The reason why we have that is it keeps bots and trolls out. There's no one in there right now because they're all here watching. But this is a replay of something I think is important. I play the morning shows or what you've just missed, and the chat here is live. It'll automatically take you there, or the link is in the chat. That's it from me. All right, let me get rid of that pin. The idiot who said I was an idiot, who said I was wrong, didn't want to call in, didn't do anything, just basically talked rubbish. I gave him the chance to speak. He decided to do nothing. That's what happens every time. That's it from me. All right, folks, see you back for the closing bell. We've got a special tonight as well for Vertical Aerospace. Thanks for being here. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. I'm off to have dinner with Big Ed, the guy who owns all of Amazon. Going to find out where Amazon goes next, and then I'll let you know what he says, and we'll see what happens next. Not going to guess. I'm going to talk to the people that own it, really own it. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.